Oh, it works.
Test. Are we here?
Cliffhanger.
Literally, we effed and then chat was
that's what happened. Oh my god! I tell you, it was
I cried
wild.
A bit that story. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry, dude.
I've grown a lot,
sorry.
and all that matters is I'm here, healthy today.
It's okay. We're here with you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, next question.
Okay.
We're just kidding.
Okay, so when my mom would tell me that, oh, like, I'm too chubby or I'm too skinny, depending on what she says, so my mom would call me down for dinner, and let's say she calls me chubby. I purposely would be like, no, Mom, I'm going to continue to play games. And she's like, no, stop playing games. You need to eat dinner. And then I'll be like, but Mom, I'm chubby. And immediately she's
you would use her words against her.
I was one of those kids. I would use her words against her, and she, cracks a smile a bit, and but you need to eat or you'll die. And I'm like, then Mom, don't call me fat.
Yeah. Actually, though.
What are you trying to achieve when you say that? And
200 IQ Aria.
Yeah, I mean, all the time. But yeah, whenever she's like, "Oh, you got to eat more," I can't. I have no way for that.
Would you rebel against them? Oh, Pix
on the table.
Come here. No, that's my tea. Come on, Pix, come on. No, don't eat that. That's onion. That's poisonous. Pix, spit it out.
Yeah.
Okay, good boy. Okay, Pix, come here. Come on.
But yeah, I was pretty rebellious, and it was okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, just keep yourself busy. I kept myself busy with games. Good if you have sports as well. But yeah.
I think it's important for you to find a lifestyle, body type, etc. that makes you happy. Because a lot of times, what if what you want actually matches up to what your parents want? Then maybe it's like you just rebelling as well, instead of just going with what you want. Oh my god, Mickey, you're eating the bone in my butt. But yeah, Koreans especially, I think, have a lot of pressure to be really skinny, to be perfect, etc., etc., etc. The boys are expected to be super successful doctors, lawyers, businessmen. Koreans have such high expectations for their kids, and I think it's just really important to just keep on finding out what you want to do and work hard towards what you want to do.
Yeah. True that.
Okay.
Next question. What to do if you feel your partner's affection is going away? Ooh.
This has so many levels to it.
Yes.
This question doesn't have one. What I noticed is that a lot of people who ask questions on my Instagram ask questions that have so many answers. There's no one right answer for this, for sure.
Because it's also depending on what's going on in your relationship, how long you've been together, things you guys have already done and tried, and
the unfortunate story is that two people. Not every person is meant to be together. People can just be, different people. Not that one side is any less than the other.
I think it'll also help if you think of love more as a conscious choice and effort, not so much a feeling. Because if you are fixated that love is a feeling, then you will look for signs, of your partner showing affection, and you're going to label it as, that as love, and that's going to give you a lot of pressure, and that's going to make you feel that, they don't love you or they love you less. But no, in all actuality, it should be constant effort.
So
love is a feeling, though. Yes, it is a feeling, but when we go into the later stages, it shouldn't be a feeling anymore. I just think that's kind of unfair and cheap way of, calling, or deeming love to be.
Feelings go away.
Yeah, feelings go away, and, you grow old, you get wrinkles, you get crankier, expect more. You have more pressure with money, you know. Things are gonna come into your life where the person you're with may become less attractive, you know. Yeah, it's just...
So then how do you know when to put effort into... Like, how do you know when the person is the one? Is, like, my answer, going off of that.
Well, everyone has their, like, different checklists of things. Some people, they're all about, you know, double income, you know, be stable financially. That's, like, their main concern. Their fur babies, like, all these things. But, yeah, for me, when... I feel like how you communicate is very important, because you are going to be with the one person for the rest of your life. And if your problem solving goes good, your compromises go good, just in general, your line of communication is very solid. I think that's, like, at least my kind of first check mark towards, you know, the one. But do I think there is the one, like a one? No, I think in this world there's plenty of fish in the sea, like, actually. So there's multiple people that could fill in those shoes. It's just, you know, up to you and what's the timing when you want it.
I guess, like, going off of that, it's a two-way street, obviously. I think when you have, like, one partner who's, like, unwilling to make those changes, then that's really tricky.
Yeah, they say you don't go into a relationship trying to change someone.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much that can be changed, and at the end of the day, it's not that much. It's just compromises, and if you're willing to live with it. But yeah.
So then what happens when your partner is losing affection and they're unwilling to put in more effort into the relationship?
Well, first of all, you're going to communicate it, right? And if they still don't show any signs of improvement, I think that's when you have to, like, take a step back and take a look at, like, whether it's worth it for you or not to keep this up. Because at that point, I think, like, it's very plausible that they don't love you anymore. Because for me, I think what I've noticed with my successful relationships is whenever I'm sad, the other person is automatically sad, you know, like, because I'm sad. And then they want to, like, fix it.
Okay, no one gets the bone.
But I noticed in a failing relationship where I didn't love him as much as he loved me, I didn't really care. Like, he would be upset, he would be kind of nagging me, and I would just be like, why though? I'd rather do this, or I'd rather do that, or my happiness above all. I didn't see him as, like, a part of my success, my happiness. So that's when I started to realize, like, oh, I don't love him. So then I broke it off with him. So it's all realization, and also it's up to you to get yourself to, like, take it on to the next step and, like, either break up or, you know, because in my opinion, if you've asked so many times to, like, for them to change and nothing's happening, I promise you, going into the future, you're only going to have harder problems and shit's gonna hit the fan. So
yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, break it off while it's still small problems and quickie.
Yeah. True. The dogs are being so excited right now. I don't know why, but, like, I feel like they sensed our energy change.
They like the bone.
Yeah. I only have one bone, and then all three of them want it, so they're all getting all upset about it. Ew, it's on my bed now.
Sorry.
You threw it on my bed! Ew! Ah! Oops. Arthur says, I think a problem most often builds up is that people are trying to show themselves from their best sides, or even further, try to be their best appealing side as possible to their new partner. Sorry, I'm totally butchering this. But time the flaws often chime through, which makes most people break up nowadays.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's normal, though.
It's normal to put... But I feel like the more you experience relationships, not only like significant other relationships, but the more you experience just life in general, and you'll start to realize that, like, all people are kind of like that, you know? Like, all people kind of want to put their best foot forward. So you start to kind of not see through that, but, you know, have a more realistic expectation when it comes to meeting people. And yeah, guess. Everyone has flaws. No one is perfect.
Yeah.
No one is perfect.
Your life will become a lot easier once you come to terms that no one is perfect.
Once I realized, also what I realized is that, like, every flaw also has an equal positive part in you, if that makes sense. For example, let's say somebody is really bad at schedules. You know, maybe people are like really kind of lazy, bad at schedules. But the positive side of that is that they're really creative. You know? And like really entertaining, easygoing, beautiful.
Whoa.
Like literally perfect every other way, people. Like, I mean, honestly. But yeah, I think for every flaw, there's also an equal positive thing in you. So if you think about it that way, just if you're the type that can only list out your flaws, then take a moment to be like, well, why does this flaw make me a better person? Like, Pix, you're gonna have to calm down, honey. You're so energetic. He's like, I have so many people to hump. I have so many things to do. People to try to dominate.
Oh no.
You're holding me back, Mom. I want to make babies. I want to make babies.
Next question?
Okay. Next question.
All these dogs.
Okay, well, first of all, one question that I didn't put in there because I knew I wanted to address was somebody asked what it's like to take care of dogs.
Oh yeah.
So we can both answer that question, right?
It's okay, no, it's not all joy, guys. These are actual babies. Like, oh my god, you're going to lose sleep over them. You bet you're going to like have to pick up their poop and clean up their pee and just all these things, and just make sure you have a lot of time on your hands, and don't get them because they're just so cute and you wanted some like a cute cuddly friend. Yeah, I always am so innocent going into like getting a pet, and once I do, I'm like, why? Freak.
It's okay.
Yeah.
At least it's not a baby.
Yeah, true.
I think
they're like training, huh? Like,
yeah,
prep you for a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But same, pets. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Having a pet growing up is very different than having a pet once you move out. Because having a pet when you're growing up with a family, you have your entire family to help take care of your pet. It's like, you know,
True.
your mom will feed him one day, your dad will take him out on a walk one day, like somebody will like open the door. All these little tiny things add up. And then when you own a pet by yourself, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how many things you have to do for your pets. And it's all on us to take care of them. I mean, that being said, they fill us with a lot of joy and happiness.
Yeah. Hey.
And honestly,
It becomes extra rewarding.
Yeah, I would be really sad without my doggos, especially Pix. Pix just loves cuddling, and I feel like I'm like, I just really appreciate having my little dog to cuddle all day. So yeah, I mean, like, I would never trade them for the world, but they are a lot of work.
They are.
Yeah. So especially as a streamer working from home, I guess it's actually, I'd say it's better since we work from home, because then we're always there for them. Yeah. They're little brats, but we love them. Honestly, I just want a house full of dogs when I'm older.
Question?
Hobbs is over in the other room because he's a bit too excitable sometimes. I prefer Hobbs because Pix is always too depressed. I don't think dogs are depressed. Okay, let me open up this question. Angel Guy 16 says, what's the dumbest argument you guys have gotten into?
The dumbest argument.
Let me think for a second, actually.
I need to think.
Like, between each other or between, like...
I think in general.
In general? Because we never...
don't argue.
Yeah, so... Let's see.
I feel like I have a lot of dumb ones.
I feel like you would too for some reason. I want to hear them.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too. It's just not like I haven't argued with someone in so long. I haven't had a dumb argument with someone in so long. I mean, oh my gosh. Is this a parent thing? But my parents, my mom in particular, growing up nothing would make her angrier than if I left cups in my room. Is this like a parent thing?
Definitely a mom thing. My mom would scream at me too.
Like, nothing would get her more angry. So, I guess that's, in my opinion, a pretty dumb one. But I'm trying to think of
I feel like I have too many, so I can't think of one. What?
I thought of another one.
What is it?
My brother and I shared the toilet growing up together.
Okay.
And he left the toilet seat up. And one night I had to go to the bathroom.
Did you sit on the cold?
I freaking fell through. I sat down and I fell through. And I got so mad at him. I was so mad. I'm like, you have one job!
That's so sad.
Yeah.
But you fell in.
Yeah, I fell in.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it's not as bad as my aunt. So my aunt, when she went to the bathroom in Korea, way back in the day, she was like in this rural place where my grandparents lived or something, or where her grandparents lived, and they had toilets in the ground.
Oh, right. The squatty ones. Yeah.
So like in the dirt, because it was like so back then, you know. So they had they dug holes for their toilets, and she fell in that.
No.
Yeah.
Ew, there's no recovering from
Yeah,
that.
she actually could have died, but
because it's deep.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so.
How'd she get out?
There are people around her, I guess. Like she screamed for help or something.
That must have been a traumatic experience.
Yeah. Thank God I have toilets.
True.
Honestly, but yeah, I screamed at my brother for that. Oh, another time I screamed at my brother was when. Okay, I'm in my room, right? And I'm changing after my shower. And this is my room. No one else has, he just flings the door open. And I'm, mid-changing. I stand there horrified. I'm so mad. I literally don't think I've been that mad ever in my entire life. And I don't think I've seen my brother more shocked and terrified in his entire... I screamed so much. I demanded for my door to have a lock after that. I have so many stories with my brother. I got so mad. Don't just barge in my room! This is why! Yeah, so that was not... And then my parents are like, calm down. You don't need to be so angry. I'm like, what are you afraid?
Yeah. I remember an argument... Well, this is because Okay, so... My sister and I, growing up, we had an older cousin. And you know when you have an older cousin, she was, older than us by, 5 years. So we looked up to her a lot. And then she would teach us this whole lesson about not copying. And it was, her thing. To tell us the importance of not copying. So it was so bad to the point where we weren't even allowed to like the same color as her.
Was this when you guys were, junior high, high school-ish?
No, yeah, much younger.
Okay, yeah. I remember that was a big thing for me, too.
Yeah, much younger. Maybe, 6th, 7th grade and below.
Why is that a thing?
It sucked that it was a thing.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah, but we would fight maybe around, maybe 5th grade, 6th grade. My sister and I. So, it got to the point where my sister was like, I want to try Maple Story. And I'm like, no, because you can't copy me. And then she's just like, but I really want to. And I'm like, no, you can't copy me. And then my sister ends up finding this game called Gaia Online. And at this point, I'm just I'm looking over her shoulder and I'm like, that looks really fun. And then she's like,
oh no,
well,
Aria.
you can't copy me.
No.
And I was like, well, I'm older, so ha. And then
what if your mom did that to you? You're like, Mom, you call me chubby. I can't eat. And she's just like, well, I'm older than you.
Yeah, it's horrible. But I just remember that conversation going down, and my sister and I were just arguing back and forth. In the end, I obviously get what I want, but then my sister never gets MapleStory.
Oh,
yeah, but then
hands.
yeah, but it's funny because my sister, we brought it up like recently, and she told me she has me to thank because she thinks that if she was addicted to MapleStory, she would have gone through like another route in her life and become like a gamer girl. And she's like, hell no, I'm so glad that I'm a normie, like Cali girl for life. My sister embraces it.
Deep face.
Yeah, like my sister, whenever she sees me like gaming or just like hours on the computer, she's like, why? But
oh, your sister's hella normie.
she's super normie. She's like music festivals, you know, like going out all the time, hikes.
Gamers
God forbid hikes, not the H word.
Okay, gamers surprisingly like music festivals though.
That's true.
It's very technological,
maybe,
and I think gamers are really into technology for the most part, computers and stuff.
True, but she's more like Coachella though. I don't think every gamer would enjoy Coachella.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so. There's nothing very technological about Coachella. There's just like a lot of
it's an aesthetic, and
it's
like
aesthetic, which
super.
I mean, yeah. Coachella's really. I personally had a great time at Coachella. I thought it was a lot of fun. The stages were beautiful. They were huge and beautiful. Like
Aria ruined her sister.
Did you guys know that your siblings have a bigger influence on you than your parents? Not all the time, but like sometimes. Actually, I haven't heard that, Sunny. Your sibling. Okay, let me scrap that just because I know somebody is gonna like, be like, that's not right. Okay, your siblings have a really big influence on you. Growing up.
True.
Really big influence. Big wow. Okay. But like a lot of who you are as a person is like if you guys notice, guys who have sisters are all so different than guys without sisters.
True. Very true. Ready.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a nice question.
Favorite K-pop band by Vincent Fam 16. Ooh,
Kimi throws this statement out there without explaining it. Oh, do you guys want me to describe it? Okay, I'll explain it in like a bit before we answer the K-pop question. Okay, so growing up, you have your sibling with you during all of your very young and impressionable years of existence. So you really don't have many peers around you besides your sibling to really base life off of. And so you kind of, I lost my train of thought after we moved on from the conversation. I feel like if I say a statement, I need to like just go through with it, or else I'll be like, shoot, what was I saying? But you know what? Guys with sisters are a lot nicer to girls because they realize that girls are just another disgusting human being, just like anyone else.
Favorite K-pop band though, I tend to not have a favorite K-pop band anymore because I think like all of them are so good nowadays, and it just, for me, it's like the next best song. So
you're more like into songs than K-pop bands.
Yeah, and lately I've been really into Twice as Fancy. I love that song so much. It's like grown on me to the point where I'm like, I have to listen to it. And I also really like IZ*ONE because I'm super girly like that.
They're so. Oh my god, we both love the super girly bands.
Yes.
I was like Sonia Today.
Yeah, I love Sonia Today. Growing up,
I mean, it may seem like we're like really edgelords, like really bro inside. We're like really girly.
Yes, true. Nako is my bias too. I really like Nako, but they don't shine her or show her enough. So
they actually don't.
They don't. It makes me sad.
They prioritize like first place.
Yeah, Sakura.
Sakura, and also that other
Wonyoung.
Her.
Yeah.
They prioritize those two.
But I like Nako
She's
and
so cute.
Chaewon.
She's
love
a really good
Chaewon.
dancer.
No, that's Chaeyeon.
Oh wait,
Chaewon is the other one. She's a good vocalist, but she has like
Chaewon.
pink hair, and I love her.
Oh, I don't remember her.
Yeah, she's really cute. She's a underdog or low underrated.
There's
underrated.
this one girl from iZone. I really like her.
Which one?
I never don't know her name.
Unbi? No, not Unbi. What's her name? Hitomi?
This one.
Ah, that's Chaewon.
Oh!
Yeah, she's my favorite.
She never got placed in the top 11 the entire season, and then bam,
Yeah,
she's in at the end.
yeah.
I was actually so happy because I always really liked her.
Yeah, she's so like
She's so,
angelic.
Yeah, she's so like
really
subtle. She's very
really-
not. Yeah.
She's an all-rounder for sure.
Hey, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Onions kill you. My favorite K-pop band right now, I want to say Blackpink still. I like their charisma. But like I think in terms of like all around, I'm Twice. I like Twice a lot. They're just so lighthearted.
Twice is like the group where I don't want to say I like them the best, but I end up really loving their songs.
Yeah, they're just so catchy.
Catchy.
And they're just so bubbly and so like, positive.
The weird thing is though, I noticed with Twice is that the songs I like, I end up loving, but I never return back to them. And then I'll just love their most
Fancy.
recent. Oh, Fancy, currently.
Oh,
but
yeah,
once they have a new one, I feel like I'll hop onto that, and then I'll
Yeah.
forget about Fancy.
I feel like that almost means that I lost my train of thought.
I feel like with Blackpink, they have a recipe going for them, for sure. But I'm starting to feel just a little bit, don't attack me, Blinks, but I truly am starting to feel that it's becoming a little cookie cutter for me.
Twice?
Yeah, Blackpink.
Blackpink.
So all their songs are just very, like, they're starting to sound similar.
Okay, what I think is that YG puts all their money on Blackpink, on Jennie, and then he spends like the rest of the budget on the rest of Blackpink. You know, YG promoted Jennie's solo more times than he promoted Blackpink's song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Well.
But I love
Next.
Blackpink still. I love Blackpink. We don't really like any guy groups, huh?
I mean, I used to.
None of
Growing
them
up.
really stand
I
out
notice
for me.
whenever I'm single, I'm really into guys. But whenever I'm taken, I'm like,
Ah, interesting. Isn't YG super sketch? All K-pop agencies I've heard multiple things about. I'd love to know more about the industries, like, actually though. I'm like really actually like interested in like how the K-pop industry works. I want to know more about it.
oh, how did we meet each other?
Oh, I guess like us two.
Yeah, true 90s kid. Tiffany introduced you.
Okay.
I remember.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To-
No,
First
she.
time we saw each other was at the barbecue. No,
There
no,
was a
no.
barbecue?
Yeah, at the Newport, Box and Annie, their Newport house. They had a little barbecue outside.
Yes.
Lily was there too.
Yes.
Okay, we met before that. We met so early.
Was it at the Korean food place?
Yes! Oh my god, we met at K-barbecue. That's the first time we met Annie too.
Yeah, so it was Knott's Berry Farm.
We went to Knott's together?
Yeah. We went to Knott's.
Really?
Because I remember it was Knott's and then Korean barbecue.
Oh my god, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, we went to Knott's Berry Farm. And I remember we went to Knott's.
Wow, okay.
But then we split up to our group, so we weren't like constantly, talking or anything.
Yeah.
I just remember you were there. And then
Oh wait, TSM event, was that after?
that was after. I had
Okay.
to have known you by then to
Okay.
like reach out and be like, cute girl.
So basically we met because I was a big Box fan. I was a big Box and Annie fan before I started streaming. Box was my first sub ever. Ever. And I remember subbing to him because I'm like, I like how this guy genuinely enjoys like League of Legends. Every other League streamer at that time was dead. They looked like they hated themselves and their lives. Aww. And every time I would tune into Albert's stream, he always had this like energetic like enthusiasm and would always be making more content and like always wanted to make his chat happy. So that really resonated with me. So I subbed to him. He's my only sub. And then I subbed to Becca. She was my second one because I remember Becca was like really big on community too. And I'm like, oh my god, I love that. No one else is like into community. Anyway, so when I started streaming, Tiffany comes into my chat. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I know you live with, like, Albert, Annie, like, I'm like, a big fan. And she's like, oh, come over. And, yeah, that's basically how it happened.
Imagine, like, just scrolling down and, ooh, cute girl, let's talk to her. Ooh, come over. Not sketch at all.
Back
then, yeah.
Oh my god, back then, we would literally just scroll down Twitch and, like, ask people to hang out.
Yep.
Like,
Are you from Kelly?
Like,
sure.
That could have gone so wrong.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Simpler days.
Oh yeah. The much simpler days.
That's how I met Lily too. I was like,
really?
So I saw your tweet and you said you wanted pink hair. She's like, yeah. And I was like, where do you live? And she's like, here. And I'm like, oh, I live 5 minutes from there. Yeah, we were really close. We were literally like down one street, then down the other, and then it was our house. Yeah.
This is so long ago then, right?
Yeah, super long ago.
Oh my god.
5 years ago.
And then that's how I met Jamie, because Jamie just had like a Twitter, and she had like 100. She had less than 100 followers, but her DP was so cute, and I'm like, oh my god, this girl is so freaking cute. I must befriend her. So then I would message her every single day.
That's so cute.
And then she was so tsundere, but I eventually cracked it.
So cute. If streaming never existed, where would you be right now? By Angel Guy. 16.
If streaming never existed, where would we be right now at our ages right now, 2019?
I would probably take over one of my parents' shops. Nail salon business, you know how it is, but not my passion. I think my dad would probably, like, allow me to open up a boba shop or something.
Ooh, I would want to work there.
Yay!
So you'd be, like, into business.
Into business,
It seems like your parents really wanted you to pursue business.
My dad was, like, begging. He's like, please, out of one of you two daughters, please go business.
Wait, what's your sister doing?
Nursing.
Oh, that's so nice.
My dad's like, it's fine, but he's the type that, like, really likes to be his own boss and likes to be the top and the owner.
I think you're kind of like that.
Yeah, I am, but not yet. I feel like that is a thought I'd like to have when I'm, like, ready to settle, but it's not a passion I'm, like, actively kind of seeking or enjoying at the moment, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'd be a gangster member? Hell yeah, I would.
What?
Frick you up. 1v1 me. Actually, one question that I didn't put in there was who would win in a fist fight between us two. And I'm like, you know what? We don't need to know that. Because it's never going to happen.
It's hard. Fist fighting?
I would let you win. I don't want to do it.
I
don't want to do it.
I feel like
I would just lay on the floor.
I feel like you're more fit than me.
I give up.
But then I have more, like, technique. Because I did martial arts.
I did too. I did taekwondo, but like that's not like that's soft
true.
Martial arts.
No, wushu is pretty soft too.
I did kickboxing too. I did like weightlifting classes for a year. I did ballet, tap, and jazz, and I did marching band.
Okay, I did all the sports. So I did volleyball, basketball.
Joey, thank you for the host. Hope you had a good stream.
Thanks, Joey. I did badminton. I did. What else did I do? I did swimming. I did wushu. I did.
We did so many extracurriculars. What happened?
I did band as well. Huh?
What happened? We did so many extracurriculars when we were younger.
Well, that's what happens when you become, like, jack of all trades, master at none. You don't, like, heavily pursue anything.
No, Aria, you're so talented at cooking, okay?
Okay, yeah, I chose that, though. But you chose health, right? Health sciences?
No, I have, like... Oh, yeah, I really didn't... My dream was to work in a hospital when I was older. So right now, I would either be working at a startup or a hospital, but I always like chase that startup dream. I always like love technology and games. I never thought in a million years that I would be a streamer. I never thought I'd be an entertainer though. Like, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself an entertainer. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I feel like I'd definitely either be working at a startup or doing something in a hospital.
Sounds good.
Or I would have just found someone really rich and just like peaced out. Like, I'm done.
That's like my mom's dream.
I would just like be a housewife. Like,
my mom's always.
living the dream.
My mom's always like, "Hey, you want to meet this guy? You want to meet this guy? He has a lot of money." And I'm like,
yeah,
Mom.
There's more to life than that. I want to make my own like life.
Ooh, how can I be more confident around girls? Someone destroyed my confidence.
Oh,
by Amaru X Zarate.
Pepe hands.
Pepe
I'm so
hands.
sorry that happened to you. Someone destroyed my confidence. I guess this like. It sounds like this recently happened to you, where somebody destroyed your confidence like recently. Because I really do think that you grow a lot from things like this. How can I be more confident around girls? Someone destroyed my confidence.
So giving you some tough love over here because I don't stand for this sad wishy-washy business. Okay,
don't stand for this sad wishy-washy business.
Okay, so if you want to be confident around girls, you can't have baggage, okay? And your emotions from being destroyed in the past, that's baggage, right? That's gonna show, that's gonna peek through, and you're gonna scare the girls away, or you're gonna show them that, oh God, he has baggage, gotta people run, you know, like you don't want that. So you need to tell yourself that what happened with this person was in the past, and you need to fully move on in order to approach girls with remotely any more confidence than what you currently are at. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, it's just something you need to like tell yourself that you're over, and you need to get over it, and until you get over it, don't approach any other girls because that's a bad idea. You don't want girls to like, because first impressions are everything, honestly. Like it's not the end of the world if you ruin your first impression, but let's just say your focus should be working towards giving that amazing first impression again. So work on yourself, give yourself some time to heal back up, whether it's, you know, playing games, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's eating healthier, whether it's eating bad, like just, you know, treating yourself right. And then once you can fully move on from the situation, then attack the new girls.
You know what's crazy? I get sussed out when a guy or a girl give me a really good first impression.
What?
I actually don't like that. I wanna.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't care less about first impressions, because for me,
maybe not showing off, maybe like honesty.
Yeah, like I guess like what I'm looking for is somebody who's just like really
a fuck up,
at peace with themselves, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah,
I feel like first impressions kind of can give off that you're trying too hard. Yeah, I don't want guys to feel like they have to try, or even girls. I don't want to feel like they have to try too hard around me. I just want to like chill. I'm like a big chiller.
That's true. So
chilling is a really important part in my life.
I could see that.
I need to chill.
But also, like, you wouldn't want baggage either, right? Because if you could tell, like, let's say I'm a guy and I'm coming in, like, and I'm like, hey, sorry, like, I think you're so beautiful, but I can't talk to you because, like, this girl broke my heart.
Oh, that's what you mean by first impression.
Yeah, and then for me, immediately I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, yeah,
he's still not over that chick.
Yeah.
Or, oh, God, he's talking about his, like, sad times that I have no idea, like, how to fix. You know, like, and I feel that baggage factor can scare me off, or scare girls off in general.
I agree. It's always, I mean, if anything, this is your opportunity to, like, deep dive, work on yourself, do exactly what you need to improve yourself and to make you feel confident as yourself, as an individual.
Yes.
Because it is possible for everyone in this world to feel complete and confident as an individual. I strongly believe. And once once you're there, then you'll be confident around girls. Because if you're confident with yourself, you'll be confident around everyone.
No. Why would you even write that one down, Kimi? I cannot answer.
So I wrote all of them down, but then like you're coming, so then I panicked and I didn't separate the ones that I wanted us to address because I was gonna save them for like future podcasts, but then I just put them all together. I was like, frick it. Okay, so the reason why Aria is like no, it's because the question is, what's the meaning of life?
Alright, how about this? The chicken or the
Make
egg?
money, fuck pictures. What? I'm sorry, I stopped myself.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What does 42 mean?
42?
What's 42?
Wait, what does 42 mean? 42 is the meaning of life?
Really? They don't know?
Oh no, is this a meme? I know
this
I know like
weird
all the
meme.
memes.
I don't know any memes.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. This is gonna bug me.
What? Why are you so crazy, pigs?
Here we go. 42. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Douglas Adams said it was the answer to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. He meant it as a joke, but a new book shows how the number 42 has played a significant role in history. Alright, let's see. Why is 42 the meaning? What? Wait, where does it say? The meaning of... What? Okay, here we... Oh my god! Are you serious? There's like... Are you kidding me? This is such a... This is so memey!
They're just facts of the number 42 coincidentally being...
Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert, died at age 42. They had 42 grandchildren, and their great-grandson, Edward the 8th, abdicated at the age of 42.
Okay.
Okay, so there's
It's Mimi. It's
42
troll.
random facts about the number 42. Wait, but we didn't answer about what's the meaning of life. I'm gonna answer it, okay?
Okay, you answer it.
Meaning of life is different for everybody. Everyone's gonna have a different meaning of life. Okay? That's up to you to figure out. It's called existential crisis. You'll hit it in your 20s. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, she's the memer. Okay, Kimi. You'll have to answer this one first. Do you believe in love at first sight? By Hideki
yes, I do, actually.
You do?
Under certain circumstances. Hey, pigs, get off my bed! You're smelly. Pigs, get off. Get down right now. Bad boy. But yeah.
You believe in love at first sight?
Well, I've said this before on stream, and it's because my parents' love story.
Oh.
They literally met. They met in person, and then my mom flew back. My dad lived in Minnesota. My mom lived in Texas. They met like once, and then he proposed 2 weeks later. So it's like, it's hard to not believe in love at first sight, having grown up with parents with that love story, and they're like really happy still and stuff. That being said, all their checklists were like checked off first, though.
Of course.
And they knew each other were reliable because their cousins were already married. So it's like two families set them together.
So it's not really love at first sight. It's love at first glance.
It was like
profiled, and then.
I feel like it is love at first sight because it's like a blind date still.
But then how do you find out that they're, financially stable, has a job, has...
So I guess,
good...
okay, I believe in love at first sight if it's, like...
filtered.
If it's like, set up.
Set up. for success.
Yeah. Okay, their cousins are married as in like
Hey.
my mom's cousin married my dad's cousin. Their family trees are not intertwined at all.
Love at first conversation. Love at first checklist. Love at first 3 ticks off the checklist.
I don't believe in love at first sight if it's just a random person on the street.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Just, like,
There's no way.
There's just no way.
Next. I like these questions.
Yeah.
Introverts or extroverts?
Ooh.
Cesar Tranco 51.
Thank you for asking the question, Cesar.
Well, if it wasn't obvious, I'm introverted. Kimi is extroverted.
I'm extroverted.
Extroverted.
I'm superverted.
Superverted.
No. I think I'm pretty introverted.
Ambivert then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And
an
what
ambivert.
are your preferences?
In a guy? I've only dated introverts.
I mean, that makes sense because apparently you're supposed to like date the opposite because then they like bring you like either out or you know
I can
tone
see
you
that.
down.
I think it's
compliment
because
each
like
other.
at the end of the day, I just really value comfy time at home. So, introverts usually also enjoy that more so than extroverts. Extroverts are more like, hey, let's go out and do stuff, and I'm like, I just want, I want to be the one to be like, hey, let's go out and do stuff, Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little bit further into the introvert spectrum, so I could never ever be like, hey, let's go out and do no.
Wait, really? You seem pretty extroverted.
I think ISFPs were like the artists. We can like go with the flow really easily.
You're really good at like speaking, conversation, bringing up topics.
Oh, Kimi.
More than people think that because I'm extroverted, I'm like great at talking. I'm actually really not. Aria is a much better talker than I am, in my opinion.
Stop.
Stop. I'm an extrovert because I gain energy from like being with people and going out and doing things. But
so,
yeah.
ISFP, at least like for me, let's not bring in MBTI. For me, I'm a very curious person, so I do a lot of research when I'm at home and alone. And I research could even mean YouTube videos, and YouTube videos is in a sense like my version of hanging out. And a lot of the times they like talk a lot there. They have to entertain a crowd, and I pick up on on little things and it becomes easier for me. But at the end of the day, if you stick me into a crowd at a party, you'd be a better talker. I feel like I shrivel up at like the idea of party and just a lot of people in general.
Last time I took the test, I did get introverted though.
Yeah.
But I think but at parties I do.
You were flourishing. Like I saw you at the offline. You were like in the kitchen. And meanwhile me, I was like, people run. I could not
because like.
You knew people, right?
I knew those people.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like I know them too. But then in a party setting, I just can't. But if it's smaller groups, I am a lot better.
When it's a party of people I know, that's when I flourish.
Yeah, you look so happy.
If it's a party of people I don't know, that's when I die.
So maybe you have like traits of both.
I need to know people for me to flourish.
But when it comes to my boyfriend,
I wasn't drunk,
or just in general,
I don't drink
like
at all. I never drink.
My partner, I do think like I prefer an introvert because they would make me feel comfortable, but I know that's not what I need. I think an extrovert is someone that could make me grow a lot more and be put into like uncomfortable situations and
somebody who'll like force you to go out
because it's only I think it's good for me, otherwise introvert, I'll be comfy life forever.
I can see us dating.
Next question.
Hello. No, our personalities.
Oh yeah,
you're very good at just like doing your thing and like being by yourself and like getting better at cooking and stuff.
Okay,
and,
our personalities. Yeah. I'll take it. How to Make Friends at School by Delegate 50.
Just make friends, forehead. I didn't mean it. Okay. Be very involved in your school's activities. That's how I became
Mickey
with people.
I think being true to yourself too, because one of the biggest things I regret was joining the wrong clubs for the wrong reasons. So embrace yourself. If you're really into games, if you're really into like b-boy, like, you know, like dancing, whatever it is, embrace it. Even if you're a newbie, don't be like afraid of anyone, and try your best to like put yourself into, you know, that circle of people that do those things. Because I wish I joined the anime club. I wish I joined the K-pop club. I wish I joined things that I knew I had interest in. And the League of Legends club too. Yeah, but instead I ended up joining the French club because I had a crush on one of the girls. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like so perfect. I really want to know her. And I went to the French club. It was horrible. I was not comfortable. I was not happy. I was surrounded by people I did not care about. But yeah, just being true to yourself will lead you to friends.
Agreed.
And don't have unrealistic standards too, like having your bar so high up, like, oh, I only want to be friends with pretty people, or oh, I only want to be friends with smart people, or whatever it is. Yeah, you'd be surprised, like who you end up finding.
Just be friendly with everyone.
Yeah,
and you'll know who you vibe with.
Yeah,
but give everyone a chance.
Give everyone a chance.
That's the thing. Like, just give everyone an equal chance. Well, you know, I think like in high school. So in high school, I was. Not to flex here. I peaked in high school. I can say this, okay? I was surrounded by amazing friends. I love my friend. I love my high school experience. I love my friend group. I literally never wanted to go home because I loved high school so much. My friends and I would literally do everything together. We would watch anime together. We would like literally message each other about manga every single day. We were very open and honest about our interests. Like, I was obsessed with Maple Story and Harvest Moon, and like they really weren't, but they were still like, yeah, go Kimi, that's awesome, like I'll try it too. They're so like, oh, cute. It's not my thing, but like, yeah, woo. And then like we'd always study together at the library after school every day. We would do community service like every day too. We did Red Cross and Key Club and hospital volunteering, and I started my high school's recycling committee, and yeah, I had a great time in high school. I was very open to experiences. My biggest thing was extracurriculars. I'm the type who I gain friendship points the more I experience things with each other, and the more
like a Harvest Moon character.
Yeah, I'm like if I was in an MMO. Oh my god, wait, you're right. It is like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley. If people just come and visit me and say hi and like give me a gift, then I'm like, oh my god, I love you.
And Kimi's address is
yeah, just stop by my stream and then say hi, sub to me for $4.99 a month, and I'll be like, wow, we're like best friends.
No.
By 3-year resub, we'll be best friends, you guys.
Oh
my god,
no,
I'm starting to see the connection.
No, not like this. What is the hardest thing about owning pets?
Oh, that's the one that.
Oh, okay. So we answered that. Hardest thing is just the time factor, making time for them. One thing you don't understand that guys do. By Slushy Lee. Slushy Lee. What? I don't understand. I've lived with guys, so I feel like if I had a question about something they do and I don't know about or am weird about, I feel like it answered that for me.
I'm trying to think. I have a brother growing up, so I kind of know why guys do what they do. Because they're just human.
Yeah. Like,
there's no stereotypical thing that shouts out to me, because I could nitpick and say something stupid about how they treat girls or how whatever, but girls have an equally stupid thing that they do.
Ooh. Okay. One thing that I don't understand what guys do is using that dumb rating system. I know why.
I was gonna say that.
I know why they do it.
But yeah, I know
it's
why they
simple.
do it.
One, like rating a girl from 1 through
Yeah.
10, it's simple. It's caveman language to them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like she 4, she 10. Like that's all they know, you know? I get it. Fine.
So in college, I didn't wear makeup in college. I didn't really, you know, it's like finals week. I look like a freaking sack of lard. I'm in like really janky clothes. I have like a ugly ass like top bun with like my glasses on. I'm like studying all, so I look like awful. Okay, like, but I didn't care. Like whatever. I'm in college. I'm here to study. Like I'm not here to attract people. So I'm in the bookstore.
They found a
They
bigger
found
bone!
another bone!
Kimmy, your bones!
Oh yeah, Hoss really likes these bones.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay.
You're at the bookstore.
So I'm at the bookstore, and I'm like, whatever, passing by. And there's these two guys who are like laughing at each other, and as I pass by them, they literally point at me, and they're like, yo, like, she could probably be like a 10 with makeup on. She's
Seize
like,
them!
no, she's literally,
Off with their heads!
they're literally like, oh yeah, this girl is like a 4 right now, but like she could be a 10 with makeup, I bet. And I'm like, and that just stuck with me, and it made me so.
They said it so that you could hear it?
I hope they didn't. I hope they didn't want me to hear it.
Oh my god.
But it's
but
like,
you heard it.
I heard it. I'm like, who else is here? So
Off
I mean,
with their heads!
So yeah, that just made me like really. That's why I guess it's always been like a bit of a sore spot. I'm like okay with like friends seeing me without makeup. It's like whatever, chill, who cares? But like, yeah, now I'm kind of scarred.
No, honestly, those are not the guys you want to impress anyways. Because
Yeah.
all my guy friends, I know, like, have had girlfriends. I'm trying to think if I have, like, a single guy friend. I don't think so. Like, single all their lives type of business. And they're so understanding, like, with girls and no makeup. Because they know, like, they know that, you know, we're not going to wake up with black lines on our eyes. They know we're not going to wake up with, like, caterpillar, fluttery lashes. No, I promise you, like, those are not the type of guys you want to impress.
Yeah.
Those guys know nothing.
Yeah. But like when you're like in high school and stuff, you just want to impress everyone.
Personally hate makeup. Yeah, most of my guy friends don't like makeup. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boyfriend included, he enjoys, or he like prefers me not wearing makeup. So yeah. I think yeah, and my dad too. My dad was just like, I think makeup is nice on occasion, but if you are used to someone wearing makeup all the time, when it comes to the occasion, it becomes kind of like, oh, she looks like that all the time. You know, like at that point, like, what if the relationship gets more toxic and then they start wanting more? You know, what if your makeup is not enough, and then you have to have a good body, then you have to have, like, you know, nice hair. I feel like at that point it doesn't stop. So
you don't want to. You
don't want a
guy
that,
who likes you
exactly,
for makeup. Because if you like somebody for their physical appearance, then you will always just want them. Oh my god, it's the madhouse in here.
Mickey,
Cleo, boys, girls, boys and
Mickey.
girls.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
Hey, that's enough.
Hey. Okay.
You give me this one.
Double fist them.
I'll
They're
hold
so
on to her.
cute, though. I know you guys just want to play. But you guys can play after the Plobcast. Or how about we play and use our indoor voices? Yeah, we can silently play. That sounds like fun, right?
Oh god, you sound like one of those, like, in the movies.
Okay, guys, we can use our indoor voices and play now. I feel like I never finished. Oh, one thing you don't understand, guys, rating system.
Yeah, and or liking a girl solely for what's on their face.
And that goes for girls too. Don't like the guy just because of what you see. You know, that should be the cherry on top.
Yeah.
But like them for who they are and what they represent. Their brain.
And that, you know, you don't want to, like, you know, mental boom every time you talk to them, and you just want to, like, be happy.
Okay, no, we're not doing that, Pix. We're not doing that.
Whoa, was he taking it to the next level?
We're not doing that.
But yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
How do you stay positive? By Fiasco_G. I think you're better at this than I am. I'm such a pessimist.
I'd say I'm an optimist.
Yeah, you are.
I have like this, I feel like it's something that's always been kind of in me. I just am, nothing motivates me more than wanting to live a life I'm happy living. Because I love living and I love life.
I love living too, I suppose. I love breathing. I love being able to breathe.
I mean, I have times when I don't love living, but I mean, like, just kidding, I didn't mean it.
No, TOS.
But anyway, so, one thing you don't understand, wrong one. How do you stay so positive? Okay, I think that there's a lot of good in this world, and honestly, I just was, I'm just really stubborn. I think I'm just really stubborn. I stubbornly want to just live the life I want to live, and I want to live a life of, positivity. So I stubbornly will do things so I can achieve that, if that makes sense. So
yeah, that works.
I do get like really sensitive. I feel like I'm kind of I'm like really sensitive to like I guess like the negatives in life though. I can be a bit like idealistic sometimes, I think, but I think I'm getting better at that with like age. But that's why I like seeing like crime stuff, seeing like deaths. I know Lily loves the death Reddit.
Yep.
Seeing like horror movies, I'm really sensitive to that stuff because I just really want to stay optimistic and stuff.
Like you almost want to like shield your eyes and
like ignorance is bliss, but I know that's not like necessarily the correct thing to do, but yeah, that's how I stay positive. Also, no matter what you're going through in life, you can only get better from here. Right?
Ooh.
If you're in a really low spot, the benefit of that is that you learn from it, so you can be in a better spot in the future. So there's always something positive in every situation.
So ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, ignorance is also bliss. Don't watch horror movies. That's I don't want to know that.
Oh, any tips for cheering yourself up? Been feeling down these couple of weeks. So, yes, feeling down. It depends. I'm not like fluffy enough for this. I feel like I tend to know myself a little. I know there are people that they're like clinically depressed and then they just are depressed. There's no reason all the time. But for me, I think growing up with a very like strict Asian household where depression is not a thing, guys, it's apparently not. To my parents, they don't understand it. So I always had to pick out a reason, whether it was a petty reason, whether it was a personal reason, whatever reason it is. I tend to try to solo it out and I try my best to work at it. So for example, if I'm not happy with my body or if I'm not happy with, my baking or whatever it is, I will take the time and set it aside to work towards fixing it. And I think just telling myself too that at least I did something today to help it. It slowly like brings me back on track. Because the worst thing about feeling down lately, like using that phrase alone, it's a spiraling type of sadness and you don't want it. You don't want to see yourself just constantly doing bad, right? So making small steps towards changing things for the better it's very rewarding and it's worth it at the end. But that was just me and my parents.
Sorry, what was the question?
Cheering yourself up.
I've been feeling
down these past couple weeks. Yeah, like it was so bad to the point where I wasn't allowed to feel down for more than a day. Like, or if I was feeling down, my dad's like, "Why are you mad? Why are you sad?" And then I'm like, and I immediately had to think about why. So I asked why a lot.
I'm very uncomfortable with sadness, if that makes sense. It's something that I'm getting more comfortable with lately. Yeah. Because I find that sadness is actually like really, you know, it's a really good emotion. It's like I think sadness can be a positive emotion too, you know? Shows like empathy and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was younger though, I was so uncomfortable with sadness. I would just convert it all to like anger. Which is why every time I was sad, I'd just be tsundere, like, I don't care that he did that, you know? So I feel like that's where that side of me came out of.
Yeah, I became like a perfectionist with sadness. So like when it comes to me being sad about anything, I would automatically like focus into like perfectionist Aria, and I'd be like, okay, if I'm sad about my art project not turning out, I'm gonna make another one, and I'm gonna make sure it's like 10 times better. Or like, oh, like I'm sad that, you know, I'm not as good as a chef as this person. Well, you know, I'm gonna practice today. I'm gonna make something that I like, I enjoy, I'm gonna eat, you know, like stuff like that. And yeah, I like to solo out my problems.
That's good though. Like at the end of the day, what I think about
but then I become less empathetic, I feel. Because like whenever I have friends that are sad, I'm not the person to go to, because I feel like I would do that to them too. I'd be like, why are you sad? Okay, then do something. You know what I mean? Like it's not a good thing if they're seeking emotional kind of help.
That's crazy, because like I'm the one that friends go to when they're sad.
Because you're like the fluffy person, the emotional, the let me care for you with words.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. You're really good at like doing things.
Yeah, and I like to like pull people out only if they want to be pulled.
Yeah.
You know, like if I can tell that this person is just constantly problematic with the same things, I tend to give up on them after the second or third attempt, because I'm like, at that point it's a you problem, not a me problem. You know that I'm willing to help. You know that I've done my piece before, and if you want me to do it again, I'd be more than happy to, because you know, as friends you can do that. You know, like ask your friends to like help you out with things. Like don't be worried about that.
So like my take on things at least is that the reason why I'm more wordy is because I think that everyone has like a different life situation,
right?
And everyone has gone through so many different things in their lives that although two people might be experiencing the same thing, the same solution won't work for both people.
Of course.
So I feel like I just want to be understanding of everything that they went through.
Yeah.
So I'll just like try to make them feel better in the moment, but instead of trying to like get them out of it, because it's like that's not my place, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true.
I think as a friend, my place is to make them feel accepted and want, and you know, like loved.
Yeah.
So
and that's something I need to work on. Like I've literally been raised my entire life is to kind of pick myself up, or like don't show weakness, you know, tough girl type of style. So
I guess like ironically that's what made me how I am. Like
you were allergic to that. You didn't want
like,
that life.
For me, it's like I feel like we were raised similarly, like that Asian tiger, like like that's not how you're supposed to be, but that's what made me crave it, because I'm like, but that's what I want, you know, like I just want fluffiness. So that's how that happened.
No, I ended up following my dad's footsteps exactly. I'm such a perfectionist, and he's a perfectionist. My dad, a complete perfectionist. My mom is too. So I ended up taking that route. Yeah, for sure.
When both your parents are perfectionists.
Yeah, it's so hard not to like it's like whatever I did, that's what I would be rewarded for, and that's like I want their approval and their appraisal.
My mom
so
is
much
super perfectionist, tiger mom. That's my mom.
Yeah, but your dad is more chill, right?
So chill. He doesn't care at all.
No, my parents are both perfectionists in their own ways.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
My mom's more about like showing it from the outside.
Oh, my mom too.
Yeah, my dad's more like from the inside.
Oh, my dad too.
Yeah, because he's like,
wow.
I mean, I could show him something and he knows I half-assed it, and he'd be like, why? He's like, I know you can paint better than this.
Aww.
Yeah, because my dad is like a contractor. He did like painting and stuff. Yeah. So he knows a thing or two about like painting within the lines, or at least color palette, stuff like that. He could like tell me like, I think you use too much red. I think you like, he could tell me stuff like that, like observational.
Like he knows.
He knows. So yeah, I felt like I was walking on a tightrope my entire life. So yeah. But I think like words never helped me Because I was like raised this way.
I surprisingly think words do help you though.
Really? I think I like pretend to, but then it doesn't actually get me to work. You know what I mean? It makes me feel more accepting, but I don't feel... There's like a good phrase, like the Lily taught me, a match being lit to your ass. Okay, that's not the phrase, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like you're supposed to like, you know, feel that burn and like get up. And I feel like the words would just put out the fire, and I would be like comfy, you know.
I see.
So it depends. I light a fire under your ass. Okay.
A match in my ass
means don't pass the gas. No. But naturally speaking, I think that's why I've always been attracted to very like confident, very like straightforward people, because they are doing it perfectly. But I do believe, yeah, there are times where you wouldn't know exactly what to do, or you are upset about something, and then maybe words do help the situation. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a time I actually needed words, and I feel like, yeah, because my parents, if they hear words, they'd be like, "What is this coming from? Why? Results where?" You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So.
Well,
yeah.
I think I like giving words to people who are in situations where they like can't help, like where they can't do anything differently. Like when you're in a situation where it's like, you know, you just want someone to be like pity party with you a bit, or like not even pity party, just like, you know, just out loud. Like I messaged you the other day, and I'm like, you know, Aria is like stressed out, and she probably can't really help it that much. So
yeah, that's cute.
I'll reach out and be like, hope you're doing.
I think
okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can appreciate words, but at the end of the day, that's just me though. I promise you guys, it's not normal to be like me, but the 5 love languages.
I'm not a words. I don't care about words to me.
Oh,
I
really?
like giving words. Yeah.
Oh, you
I
like
don't
giving words.
Yeah.
But you don't like giving.
No,
Oh.
no, I don't care about words.
Interesting.
I give words.
Yeah.
So that's why all my
interesting.
all my closest guy friends have words of affirmation as their number one, because I'm really good at giving words, but I don't care about receiving words. So all my guy friends are like Peter. His words of affirmation is like top. So is Sean. His words of affirmation.
No
is
wonder
top.
Peter's so intimidated by me.
Probably.
There's no way there's no way in this world that I could give words to people. Like if I had to give words, I literally just sit there and be like, you got this, buddy. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
that's my that's my knowledge of words. I just don't. Yeah,
No, I never. Okay, somebody said, so you just lie to everyone. When I say words, I never lie. I'm genuine. Like how I messaged you the other day. Like I'm not lying.
it's more of a place of understanding
yeah,
than
it's just
it
like
is lying.
I'm sorry you're going through this. Like I'm here for you. Hope you get better. Like it's like, you know, some, or like even if like they did a good job on something, I'll message them and be like, I think you did a great job on like this stream.
That's
and
true.
then
Kimi does do that.
And then they're like, oh, it's like so simple. It's
Yeah.
so simple and it makes people so happy. So why not do it? So
Yeah. Yeah. You know the emote, like the forehead emote?
yeah.
I feel like that's literally all me. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, just do it, forehead,
You
but
and
like low
Yvonne.
key, I freaking mean it. Yeah, me and Yvonne both.
And Yvonne.
And Yvonne, really?
Yeah.
It's the S in us.
Maybe.
We're all
I could see
S's.
that.
We're all S's. Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do
forehead.
it, forehead.
You know, Lily's kind of like that too. She just freaking she like knee-jerk reaction does things faster than anyone I know.
She's a hard N though. I feel like
Maybe
yeah.
it's like,
maybe Lily's like a successful version.
honestly, I feel like it's also trained because she's a content creator for so long. So
Yeah.
she just like learns to knee-jerk reaction everything, which is really good for content creation because it gets content
But
done.
being her friend for quite some time, I definitely can see where like sometimes she'd feel down and she'd need the extra push. But for the most part, yeah, no, Lily's a trooper. I feel like she's a very, she's just experienced.
Lily's great
Yes. Why don't you like receiving words? Ooh.
because I want to see actions.
Oh.
Because okay, I like receiving words when it's not valid. for example, would I rather hear somebody say you're beautiful, or would I rather
I love your makeup today. I love your skills. Or like,
I
love...
Yeah, I'd rather somebody be like, you're a good streamer, or I like your last video was really funny, than being like, you're beautiful. I guess maybe that's like a specific... No, that doesn't make sense.
Because that's more for like superficial versus...
Yeah. I'd say... Okay, so I just like quality time. That was that. I like quality time a lot. My first love language is quality time. And I think it's because I'm really like sensitive to body language.
Okay.
And when I'm like hanging out with people, I can like really sense their body language, how they feel around me, how they're acting around me. And that means a lot to me when like people are like really comfortable around me and like, I don't know, just like chilling, just good conversation, or just like, you know, whatever, sitting on bed not talking, just texting each other, playing games with each other. Oh, playing games with each other is a big thing. I really like bonding with people through games because it brings out the worst in you.
So when you're sad, you'd rather have people's company, that kind of thing? So like, because you know how like, yeah, because if you don't want words, what do you want when you're upset?
Company.
Yeah.
I want company. Even if we're not
I don't want
anything.
Company. I'm allergic to company when I'm sad.
That's so interesting.
Because,
Bed's the same way. Yeah. Because I remember at one point we would both be sad about something, and we would literally just like sit on the sofa and watch anime. We wouldn't say one word to each other, but we just like sit together and watch anime.
I think like, at least for me, since my upbringing was so tough, I don't want people to see me weak. That's like, I don't want that. And I don't want pity party. I hate pity parties. I think that's like the worst thing for me I could do to myself. So I want no one to see me. I want to heal in the night.
Everyone needs a pity party sometimes.
I wasn't raised like that, so I don't know. Yeah, it's just, yeah. How can you tell if people are being genuine around you? Ooh, the Ryan Horton. It depends. That's a tough one. I think it's just, at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself, like, are you feeling drained? Are you feeling used up? Are you feeling that you're getting like reciprocation? You know what I mean? Yeah, I try my best not to like look for people's flaws. I try my best not to look at their mistakes or look for mistakes. If they're a person that I enjoy them being around me, or they tend to be like helpful, or they make me feel good about myself, and I know that I could help them too, then yeah, that's as genuine as they can get for me. I try not to like look into it too much because it's like Kimi said earlier, it's like it's not your place to like, you know, deem everyone's qualities as like genuine or not, and like why, you know, that sounds stressful, you know, constantly just policing everyone, making sure they're perfect, you know. They're not exactly. No one's perfect.
My standard for if somebody is genuine around me is if I can laugh with them, you're good to go.
Yeah, and
if I can laugh, I don't care if you're genuine or not. We laugh into night, boys. Like
for me, as long as you're not lying to my face, as long as you're not hurting people, if you're unapologetically yourself, I'm completely happy with that because I know how to act around you, and we Gucci. There's like this mutual understanding. You do me, I do you.
Yeah.
Or, no, you do me, you do you,
you
I do
do
me.
me, I do you. That's how I said. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, deep Aria.
No.
You do me, I do you.
I didn't mean it. Wait a sec.
I'm like, wait, I didn't even notice until you called it
that
out.
That time of night, I suppose. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yikes.
But going off of that as well.
Yes.
Pretty much when it comes to being genuine, I just judge based off of your actions. Because like the more life I live, I realize that people may act a certain way and then it seems like it's ingenuine, but in reality maybe they're just super stressed out over something else in their life, and they're just really upset at that moment, and they're like fake being nice to you because they're so stressed out in their head about something else. It's not anything that has to do with you, but the fact that they're being fake nice to you means that they still want to be nice to you. It's just that something in their head isn't letting them, if that makes sense. So it's not always about you. It could be about something else. So I judge based off of actions.
That's true. Like, just people in general, we have so many stressors in our life that we may not even share. And you can't just judge someone based off of Twitter. You can't judge someone based off of Instagram or Twitch or anything like that.
Like, you never know what's going on in their lives. They could be stressed out about something completely different than you.
And in person, like, whether it's like, you know, exams or, you know, like a tough financial problem or something happening at home, like, you'll never know. So in my opinion, it's just better to keep focused, stay on your own track, and then those around you that work with it, let it happen.
And as Aria said, until they do you dirty.
Until they do you dirty.
You lay down the law.
Yeah. If someone like
excommunicate.
Yeah, then that's
unfollow, block, ban.
That's on you. Yeah, that's you are in control of your own life. Yes. What is your most favorite food dish currently?
Ooh.
Tony with an I, but you spell it with a Y. So is it actually
literally spelled it
Tony with an I?
He spelled it Tony. Tony with an I. So is it Tony with a Y or I?
I guess we'll never know. But
what is it?
You're on keto, so your food options are a lot more.
Some bitch literally answered my Instagram story of the questions, and he's like, not a question, but I'm unfollowing you because you won't shut up about keto.
Oh!
And I'm like,
what? Why? Why? Listen, I don't understand. Like, why does your diet? Why does your food preferences or?
Oh, maybe he's vegan.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of like religion too, right? It's like, oh, you're not a Christian, I can't be friends with you. Like, you know, it just sounds very oddly exclusive. Wow, that person is just rude.
So he even put a smiley face at the end.
That's also passive aggressive.
You know what?
Going back on what we're talking about, genuine, I think he has something going on with his life, and he's just taking it out on poor Kim
exactly. So I'm not gonna judge him based off. No, but he did something wrong to me. He obviously does not want me to be happy. Therefore, I'm going to report him to the.
No, Kimmy. He's just feeling a little something extra tonight.
But that's okay if he's feeling that. It's okay if you're feeling anything. But if you hurt anyone else because you're feeling like
that's true. It doesn't justify your actions.
That doesn't justify it.
That is true.
You still have to at least be nice to like. Whatever's going on in your life, don't project that out in hatred. Oh, by the way, my vegan comment, I didn't actually want to like shit on vegans. I actually am very interested in going vegan. I think it's great. No animal products. It's just that somebody in chat said it. Not to blame you guys, but somebody in chat said it. So I just said what they said. But yeah, love vegans.
Next question.
I live in LA.
Fun. What's one thing you regret doing in high school? Raul.Durano04 or Durano4 or Durano4. Oh goodness. I regret a lot of things in high school. I mentioned one earlier, joining the French club. You know, I had no interest in anything to do with what they were doing. It wasn't French, I'll tell you that. The most French thing was I ate a croissant. Like literally during the brunch.
Sounds like high school clubs.
Yeah, like we were supposed to brainstorm about volunteering and stuff like that, community service. Yeah, no, we literally just had a brunch at like a girl's house that was like the nicest house. Like she lived in a mansion, so
and it was just a single croissant.
Well, no, she had like brunch laid out, and I ate a croissant, and it was the most French thing I remembered about French club. And then they just talked about Big Time Rush, which is like a really decent boy band at the time, or like really hot boy band. Yeah. I don't know nothing about them, but yeah, it's just Big Time Rush. Oh no, Pog, come on, guys, come on, guys, you don't please, no, not this.
Wasn't that a show? It was like a show about a fake boy band.
Maybe.
Like the show
I don't
created
know.
a fake boy band for them to be a show.
Maybe. I literally don't know.
Isn't that wild? Can't we just create like a fake stream show about like us being K-pop stars?
We need a lot of money in production for that, Kimmy. But yeah, what's another thing? Well, what have you done?
I regret having crushes on every boy I saw.
I don't regret that.
It got me into a lot of drama, but like it made things interesting.
No, I learned so much from it though.
I learned a lot too.
Yeah,
I learned to not do that.
Guys,
I learned to not do that.
I learned about how to get them. I learned about seizing the nerd, going for the jock.
We comprehend the same experiences very differently.
We do.
We went through that together. You're like, yeah, I learned so much.
Yeah,
like,
I love
like,
boys.
Never doing that again.
Yeah,
I'm a
boys.
I mean, that's the thing. I realized
you probably had a lot of trust with girls then. I did not.
Oh, I had a lot of trust with girls.
Yeah, I was a guy's gal. I just hung out mostly with guys. I love guys, and my best girlfriends were girls that were also like guys.
Yeah, I had a big group of guy friends because of my video game interests. And then I had a big group of girlfriends because the guys would always pick on my girlfriends and I would white knight for them. So then they're like, senpai.
Oh, interesting.
No, also it's because all of my friends' parents really like me and my family for some reason. So whenever they wanted to go out on dates with their boyfriends,
they would use you.
Their parents would call me and be like, hey, Kimmy, just wondering if you're going to be at this like outing because my daughter's going, but I don't know what it is. And I'd be like, yeah, for sure, I'm gonna be there. Don't worry, I got your daughter completely like safe. Don't worry, everyone's gonna be there. And then like I would just not go. I would just like let them go. Sometimes I would go, but I would literally play like on the opposite end of the park.
Oh my god!
Just so they could go on their date. I was
so
that
cute.
girl. Yeah.
Meanwhile, me, I think like whenever girls had interest in me, it's because they know that a guy they like used to like me. Or they want to know how to get the guy. And I'll be like, all right, love guru 101, let's go.
That's hard because you and your girlfriends all like the same guy. Me and my girlfriends never like the same guy.
Yeah. That was like elementary, but like in high school though, they like different guys, but all those guys used to like me at one point. Or more like I am like easy going with them. Like I can talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of similar interests.
Yeah, and
you're beautiful.
I also no, stop. I also was. I was more like
she's not words.
It's also very like I wasn't afraid of them. I think that's a big thing. Like I was fearless. I was never really insecure about anything. Even if I felt like I was ugly, it didn't really show in my the way I acted with guys. I was super like nice or normal.
You just like treated them like human beings.
Yes, I treated them like human beings, and they appreciate that.
Yeah, I would beat all my guy friends in arm wrestling.
Oh, Kimi.
I was that girl.
Yeah. And then they feel like, I don't feel like a man around her.
I don't know. They all developed crushes on me.
Oh, that's
They're
the
like,
best.
oh, that's so sexy. She's not like scared of being strong, and like she's not scared of like masculine qualities.
That was me, but not with arm wrestling.
My brother, when I beat my brother in arm wrestling, because he's older than me, he got so butthurt he started like working out like crazy.
Ooh.
So I'm like, hey, easy clap. You're welcome.
Yeah, I would beat them in like poker. But anyways, how do you like your steak cooked? By Seburasar.
There's only one right answer. Maybe two. But whatever Fed's answer is not the right answer.
Yeah, please. No well done steaks in my chat.
No.
Nope.
No.
I like rare.
How to ruin a perfectly good piece of food 101 by Fedmeister.
My mom likes it well done too. It's really sad. Even my dad scolds her, and she's like, "No, if it's red, I get tummy ache."
Well, I mean, that's okay then.
No, it's not. No, like my mom. I feel like my mom just makes that up. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Nope. But she's like, there's more flavor when it's cooked. I'm like, No, Ma.
Really?
That's you having to chew it more.
Like, you dousing it with A1 sauce because you can't chew it otherwise.
No. Yeah. How about you, though? Medium rare?
Medium rare.
Yeah, you seem like a medium rare kind of girl.
What does that mean?
Basic. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! Kimi,
What do you mean?
That's what I meant. I
All
didn't
of you
mean
guys lolling in chat right now, y'all like medium rare too. She just called you basic too, okay?
I feel like vast majority is medium rare. That's why I call it basic. But
No, yeah, for sure. There's nothing wrong with being basic. Like, I know chat's basic. They're just dirty about it. You guys going to tell me you don't like Starbucks and Taylor Swift? Come on! Okay, what's a basic game? Like a game that everyone likes.
That's hard.
Candy Crush. You telling me you don't like Candy Crush?
I really don't like Candy Crush.
I love Candy Crush.
Candy Crush makes me so mad.
I love Candy Crush so much. I even downloaded a scuffed version, so when I'm locked on Candy Crush, I can play the scuffed version.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. It's literally this treasure game, and I've been playing it every day.
No.
Literally,
Guys, I gotta go. It's been good.
It's called Booty.
You know,
it's called Booty Quest.
Yeah, this is not for me. Oh my god, Kimi.
No, literally.
You and my mom would have something to talk about. My mom loves Candy Crush. Like, I can't. Nope, not for me. How do you love someone when you can't love yourself, and how do you love yourself? Oh no. Official prophecy.
Wait, what?
Oh god, I can't.
How do you love someone?
Love yourself, forehead.
when
Find
you
a way to
can't
love
yourself.
yourself, forehead. Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
kidding.
God.
That's
okay,
really
so this is a
mean.
3-part question. How do you
Okay.
love someone when you can't love yourself? How do you love yourself?
You're not supposed to love anyone when you can't love yourself. Period. I think that's just like this sounds like just it won't work out either way. It won't work out for you. It won't work out for them. When you don't love yourself, most likely you're going to find the idea of loving another person really shiny, really amazing, and you'd probably think that this would fix your problems, but it won't, because if you don't know how to love yourself, I feel like you also don't know how to kind of find the signs of like a relationship going wrong, or you might expect this person to like show you love and how can they show you? Like you said, you don't know how to love yourself, right? So it'll lead to a bunch of problems. And I've actually had a couple of my friends, fall in love when they didn't love themselves, and it ends up being very emotionally taxing, and they realize like, oh gosh, like I don't love this person because I loved them when I was sad. I loved them when I was needing, emotional kind of just comfort, and it's just, you don't want that. You want to be confident, you want to be happy, and you want people around you to feel that way too. And yeah, just do it for yourself. Like, tell yourself that it's not worth it to potentially reel someone into a bad relationship because you know that yourself that you're unhappy.
Yes.
So
if you don't love yourself, then you don't have respect for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have respect for yourself, your significant other will not have respect for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll create a toxic relationship.
And like, as hard as it sounds, as annoying as it sounds, like, advice like drinking water, or like, just small steps to like improve your health or improve your lifestyle, your body, whatever it is. Your job.
A lot of
yeah.
people I feel like the biggest insecurity is like income.
One of them.
And like later couples, I guess.
Yeah.
Like out of college couples.
Yeah.
Obviously. I think one of the biggest issues is just like feeling very like insecure about your profession, your job, your like
that's
success.
one thing for sure. And if you're younger, it's probably vanity, whether you have acne, whether you're not happy with how your hair looks, or how you're not happy with the extra weight you gained, or if you want to gain more weight because apparently thick is in, like whatever it is, like just working towards it, I think, is the best way you can love yourself.
Everyone, again, has a different expectation for themselves. Mm-hmm. Some person out in a third world country doesn't care about success at all. If anything, they're just like, I just want to get really muscular so I can like protect my girl from like invader, like I don't know, invaders who like want to break into the house, or I don't know third world I don't really know third world country problems, But I think I really do think that in I did okay, okay, now I sounded really Papega there. I worded myself really poorly.
Invaders, like space invaders.
Okay, I worded myself very Papega, but I do think
I can't
that like physical qualities might be more important in like third world countries than it is like here for guys sometimes.
And like think about it this way: if you are the type to just
Sean, work out to fight aliens.
If you're the type to like just mope around and like not want to do anything, and like chances are, like if you find a person and they mope around not wanting to show you love, like you can't complain because you're the type to do this too.
Dude, I mope around and don't do anything like half my days.
Good thing you're single.
Yeah, good thing I'm single.
And if this is the person for you, do it. But it won't last very long. But yeah.
But I like doing nothing, but like I genuinely love doing, like I feel like I'll work harder so I have to do less. Does that make sense?
But what if your partner was the same thing? Would you want that?
Well, that's why I wouldn't date a guy like.
Exactly.
Well, wait, hold on. Well, okay. Like for example, I hate cleaning. I'll do it and it makes me feel great. I'd rather work harder to make the money to hire a cleaner. I like a clean environment, but I just don't justify the time needed to sustain that, especially with 2 dogs.
All right. Anyone love cleaning? All right, I already see a couple.
Ooh.
She's your gal. Easy going. Just
I would rather
the cleaning.
Like if a guy has if a guy I'm dating has a problem with my mess, then I'll be like, no problem. I'll just work harder and hire a cleaner. Like I'm okay with that. That's how much I hate cleaning. So I do hire cleaners. I hire TaskRabbits actually. So I hate cleaning alone. So I'll hire a TaskRabbit and we'll clean together.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
there you go.
So I usually
Bro, my room's a mess. Okay. Do you see trying to make it as a streamer a smart idea with how many people there are now? Ooh, the Jew _next door.
What did he say? Oh, do you see trying to make it as a streamer a smart idea with how many people there are?
With this mindset, no. Don't do it. I feel like if you're already thinking about the competition, you got long ways to go. I know obviously it's hard for us because we were kind of in the right place at the right time. You know, if we both were to start now, maybe it wouldn't, be where it is.
We never know.
You know, you never know.
But also the formula was different back then.
Yeah.
It's like we were like reaching towards a thing. We were reaching towards something that didn't exist back then.
Yeah. Well, we were doing it for fun. We didn't think we could make that much money off of it, Like I was not I was balancing 3 jobs when I first started streaming. So there was no way I would, take streaming seriously or thought it could go somewhere. But nowadays, if you want it to go somewhere and if your first thought is not wanting to start because of the competition, you're probably not going to make it. In my opinion, I think like the very few people that start now that do make it are people that already are very confident in something they have to bring to the table. Whether it's their skill in gaming, whether it's, their talents, whether it's something they just want to showcase to the world.
Charisma,
their charisma, their passion for whatever they want to show.
Passion. Right now, I'd say above anything, the people who make it in this space are passionate. Genuinely passionate. And it doesn't matter what you're passionate in. If you're passionate about something, the scene will accept you.
Yeah, and on Twitch, if you're passionate about something, I feel like the viewers...
If you find the right people.
I mean, like, we can be memey, we can be emoty, but at the end of the day, I think they are very, intuitive, and they take things into perspective.
The current
can
streamers,
see,
you say?
No, the viewers.
Oh,
yeah,
viewers,
I think what I'm trying to say is viewers are kind of smart, just a little. Don't let it get to your heads, chat. But like, what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
she called us smart.
I feel like chat knows like who's kind of genuine or who's kind of like having fun what they're doing, because you know what they say, if the streamer's having fun, chat's having fun. And if there's a streamer that's like really salty about their numbers and all the time, or just not or wasting their energy on like kind of extra like outside things, like you're not going to be as invested into the streamer. But if this streamer is 110% Harvest Moon and you are slightly about Harvest Moon, you're gonna be interested to this person. You're gonna gravitate towards this person, you know? Yeah.
What's crazy is that my biggest struggle as a streamer is that I genuinely enjoy the games I play. I genuinely enjoy League, TFT, like whatever, Stardew Valley.
Okay.
What makes it hard for me to enjoy it on stream is when I'm stressed out because of other things in my life. It makes me not able to enjoy what I'm doing. So that's my biggest problem.
So what do you mean, like outside stuff? Like
yeah, so let's say like I get into an argument with like, let's say we like get into an argument. We're like, I hate you.
F you, Kimmy.
You're just so annoying because you don't like my words.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay,
but let's
go
say
on.
we get into a big argument and I'm super upset.
Okay.
I can't just turn on stream and be like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. You know, like it's really hard. So I think like, again, like that's why external factors mean so much. Like
oh my god, and this goes actually back to like why I look up to you so much, because I feel like I sometimes can be a little TMI on my streams. And then I mean, nowadays I feel like my chat has taken it really well. But I bet back
what do you mean TMI?
So like if I'm stressed about something, I end up doing like a storytelling stream and I end up spilling some tea. You know what I mean? Like I'm very like, I tell them a lot, like my chat. Like my chat just knows all my problems, I feel, you know, and I've become not so shy about it. And yes, it is nice, but also it does kind of, I feel like there's not much room for me to be professional doing that if I keep on doing that. But when I see like your streams, I feel like, oh my gosh, she's always so happy, she's always so like, you keep up with this persona. And Lily too, and I feel like I love that, you know, because it's like keeping at like a steady type of consistency is really admirable.
I don't know how else to be on stream, or like I don't know how else to be, because I feel like that's also a type of like a side of my personality. I just really love professionalism. I love professionalism in my workplace, not really with friends, obviously. I think that's why I value chillness and quality time so much, because it's like that's
your off hours.
Yeah, that's like my off hours.
I see.
But when it comes to work, and I guess how I present myself, I really love professionalism.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's why I'm like, wow, Kimi-chan, I need to learn a thing or two.
No.
But at the same time, like,
to learn from you.
Yeah, like at the same time, it probably wouldn't hurt you to like maybe open up to even if it's not your stream, to like someone else, or like even therapy, whatever it is, to like just push out all your negatives or all your problems, so then that you can go back to streaming.
I play games get
so negative. Maybe games off stream. You need to play it, like, you need to play a certain amount off stream and then a certain amount on stream.
Oh, that's true, because sometimes I'll play on stream, but then I just get, like, so angry, and chat's like, and I'm like, I'm not even that angry at the game, I'm just letting out my emotions right now. Right,
yeah. So, yeah, maybe doing that. And I know Celine does that a lot, actually. She has, like, hours where she plays a bunch off stream, and then she has hours playing on stream. Yeah, she's really good at balancing that.
I've always used games to, like, channel my, like, negative energy out of... Because
Celine
if
actually,
anything, negative energy like makes you better at games.
Yeah, and Celine actually like told me today. She was just like, Aria, I wish I could just spam solo queues, and I'm like, or she told me yesterday.
Celine is next level at that.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, like she knew how to like make time for both, and I think that's probably what she's doing today.
What really helped me? So when I was really stressed out at some point last year. Yeah. Or early this year. When I moved out alone, I was so stressed out. Yeah. Because I never lived alone before. Yeah. A very crazy experience. So I reached out to Amon, and I'm like, I just feel like I have no one to talk to really about things that's on my mind. Because in Just Friends, I would talk to everyone, no matter what I thought about. I would just like have somebody there. But like living alone, no one was there to talk to. And I was, like, suppressing so many thoughts and stuff. And then Amon was like, have you tried, like, journaling? And I'm like, I used to journal a lot when I was younger, but I never journaled when I was older. So then I started doing that, and it made me feel like 10 billion times better. So, yeah, moral of the story is just talk to yourself. Forehead.
My nose is ready. One sec.
There's a tissue in the kitchen over there. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, journaling helped me a lot. It organized my thoughts a lot. Just go crazy. No, don't go crazy. What was the question again? Do you see trying to make it as a streamer a smart idea with how many people there are? Oh, okay. No, I don't think it's honestly, I don't think it's a dumb idea to try at all. Try it. Do it. Who cares? At the end of the day, like, if you find streaming fun, if you like it, if it's enjoyable to you, if you feel passionate about doing it, do it. Don't worry about anything. Just do it, forehead. You tangented pretty hard there. Oh yeah, my life is a tangent. Would you rather be with someone you really like or someone who really likes you? I'd rather be with someone who I like and they like. I'd rather both.
It has to go both ways.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. There's no other one or the other. There's like, I feel like that's a recipe for failure.
Yes, I would rather both, please. I'll take both.
Yeah. If they're okay, so let's say we had to choose. I would rather have them like me.
I would rather them like me.
Yeah.
I would I don't want to bring like gender roles into this, but as a female in the relationship, I just feel like I would have way too much to lose if I like them and then they didn't like me and then they just peaced out, you know?
I feel like that would be another stressor on my life.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this person doesn't love me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to think about that. I'd rather
I
at least be busy with myself and then just have someone, like, fawn over me and struggle along. It sucks, but it's not going to work, but if I had to choose.
But if we had if we knew that we had the two choices, then, like, I'm pretty sure we would just make it work. Did you know that there is a lower divorce rate for arranged marriages? Because it's like when you don't have an option, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'll just make it work.
Maybe it's because, like, going into it, you already have the mindset of making it work. You know what I mean?
And there's no other option, too.
Yeah. Like, or you cashed in, you know, whatever the arrangement came with. Because nowadays, I heard there's, like, those packages where you could, like, marry people for green cards or, like, marry people for, like, illegal reasons. Whatever it is. Yeah, if it's arranged, it's like
I believe
they're cashing in some sense. Yeah, I knew a girl in high school that, like, got paid $20,000, something like that, to just marry.
That is very illegal.
It's very illegal. Hell yeah. But it was just a rumor. But yeah, still.
Did Kimi should have drink honey? No, this is a green tea.
It looks like honey.
It does look like honey.
Next question. We're going through these pretty well. How to tell a friend that the relationship they're in has huge red flags.
Oh wait, don't say the name because I feel like saying the name might like expose.
True. I won't say the name. Okay. Wow.
It's not a name that we know. It's just like a random person's name. But like just in case.
We got your back.
Yeah, we got your back. We won't expose you.
But how to tell a friend? Okay, so. Oh God, I'm gonna do the forehead joke again. But like honestly, I would tell them. Straight up.
Just tell them,
Just
forehead.
tell them, forehead. No, I didn't.
Just tell them.
No, but okay, so here's what I mean. So, if you're having doubts and you're worried that they might take it wrong, in my opinion, they're probably not the most level-headed friend to begin with. I think if that is the case, though, and you still cherish your friendship with this person, then maybe kind of have like an intro type of like cushioning start to, you know, the conversation, so then that the hard facts after don't hurt them so hard. So maybe you could start telling them like, hey, this is just my opinion, don't get me wrong, like, you know, kind of use those words to like relax them first, and then be like, but I think your relationship is a little off and here's why. And then if you start off with like, hey, like, no offense, or hey, like, I don't mean to hurt you, or hey, like, just like some, okay, don't say no offense, never mind. No offense is like a trigger word for me. Never mind, don't say no offense. But just being like, hey, I just care about you, dude, and I just see like a couple red flags. Like, if let me know if you want to hear them, or give them the option to like talk. And honestly, if they say no and they want to be like, if these people are like in denial, or they just think they're perfect, or just don't want to hear anything like bad, then yeah, I would just not bother with it and kind of distance myself from that, because I just swallowed a bit of the gum.
What the frick?
Ew.
I did not expect you to say that. I didn't even know you're chewing gum. What the
It's so gross. But anyways, yeah, how I see it is just, you give them the option to tell you, and if they say no, distance yourself, because in my opinion, you know, Celine, I remember she mentioned, like, she doesn't like dumb people. And dumb people you mentioned were, like, people that don't want to strive towards, like, you know, improvement. And I think those are the exact, you know, types of people. Like, people are concerned about them. You should hear them out, you know, at least give them a chance. And if they're like, no, yada, like, they're probably not the types to want to improve. So
if I care about my friend a lot.
Damn, there's a person you don't care about, Kimi? There's an if factor?
Yeah.
Oof.
You can't care about everyone in the world. I think
they're not your friends.
Exactly. I care
okay.
about Oh, that's what you mean.
That's what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Friendship has heavy meaning to it.
I care about the people around me.
Okay.
I care about you guys, chat. I do, even though I kind of get lazy with life and schedules and stuff. I care about you guys deep down. I think all streamers do. Well, most streamers. I'd hope most streamers care about their chats. I know. I mean, my community complained to me recently saying, "You ghost us, baby rage," and I'm like, "Bruh, I'm just falling into a pit on YouTube, and I just want to lay in bed and do nothing."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Whoops, I didn't stream for 3 days. Frick." But anyway, so I kind of see it as I will let them know if I...
How would you let them know?
Actually, no. I wouldn't let them know.
Wow.
Unless my friend is being...
physically beat?
Yeah. Unless it's, like, physically beat, or, like, unless it's actually so emotionally... Unless it's so ethically wrong that I can't say nothing, I won't say anything. Because I think people learn a lot from these experiences.
I can't.
But... The thing is, you said that you'll take a step back if they don't listen, right?
But yeah, but I have to tell them first.
Exactly. For me, I won't tell them, but I'll stay close. So
wow.
I kind of see it as like I'll let them experience and go through what they're going through, and if something goes wrong, because it usually will go wrong, I'll be there for them.
Interesting.
So it's like. But I am a big advocate
I do see that
for
working.
for letting people just do their thing and learning from it. And I'll be the one to be like, hey, you know, like, I'm here for you, don't worry.
I think for me it's because, like, I think time is so precious. So, like, if I see that this friend and their relationship is affecting, like, the way they operate as a person, like, they like can't work, or they can't bring themselves to do things, or they're not coming out.
But that's not your fault.
It's not, but I can't help but, like,
learn it.
Want to care just to make up for the time.
I feel like it's because you're a very
efficient,
observant person.
I'm observant.
You see things that other people don't see, and like it's like your conscious won't let you ignore it.
Yeah, I
makes
can't.
Sense.
I actually can't.
So it's like it's like, you know, you may see things that I just don't see. And like maybe if I saw it, then I would have to also tell them. Yeah. Maybe I just don't see it.
No,
you have a showering gun.
I'm like, yeah, I have a showering gun. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I don't mind that. Yeah. I get worried for people, and I get more worried for their futures than they are for themselves sometimes.
I see that as well.
I tend to want to act on it, and I give them the option to. But, well, that's what I learned nowadays. Back then, I was too abrasive. Back then, often people would tell me, "What if I didn't want to?" You know, like I can't amount, you know, what I know about success and like apply it to them. Yeah. So now, being a little bit more mature, I see myself giving the option more. Like, hey, like, I'm worried about you. I've gone through something similar. Would you like to hear what I have to say? And then they're usually like, yeah, I want to get out of it. Or, yeah, I feel like crap. Like, help me. What do you think? That. So then that's when I'm like, all right, you're dating a piece of ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but, yeah.
All of our friends are dating such amazing people, though.
Yeah,
it's,
no,
like,
we
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Very glad.
I won't say who, but I definitely think we've helped a couple get out of relationships, too, of people that weren't so great, like in the past.
I'm pretty sure you're telling me the truth. I just can't think of any right now.
But maybe that's because out of our friend group, you're like the least to like look into stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm so bad with relationship stuff. I'm like,
True.
I don't even.
Okay.
I'm like,
I get it.
just do your thing.
Yeah.
If anything, I want to learn from you. Tell me So usually people like tell me things about their relationships and stuff. I don't really put myself into. Like,
meanwhile, I'm like, zoom, and I'm like, no,
like
that person is not good for you. Hey, is that person taking too much of your time? Cut it out. Hey, that person, like, making you do something you don't want to do? Cut it out.
Oh
like,
my God.
that's me.
But for me, I don't see any of that. I don't know what to look for. Like,
you're like, at least you have someone.
really? Our familiar faces.
Okay. Just a joke, Kimi. You know I don't mean it. You know you have a
He
good
meant
head
it.
on your shoulders.
Okay,
Wait, you're saving it for the right guy. He's gonna be something
If
lucky
I'm
too.
honest with you, I get lonely pretty easily. That's why I just surround myself with people, friends, and dogs, and so, I mean, you don't have to be dating someone to not feel lonely, if that makes sense. You don't. Most of my days I don't feel lonely because I just surround myself with people. Or, like, not even surround myself physically, I just, like, will play games with them, or I'll text them, or I'll have my dogs. And sometimes I still get lonely, but I'm like...
I hate these questions because I feel like I'm such a forehead answer, but maybe...
Advice on how to get your freaking life together from the caveman, Kyle.
Get up and do something about it, forehead.
Oh my god, maybe this is why you're my mod. Because, like, I don't have my life together. Huh, interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, this is something you need to kind of look at on your own thing. I don't know. I can't give you advice on this.
Advice on how to get your freaking life together.
I feel like I've said everything already.
Yeah.
We've said like similar, or we've answered similar things, questions, whether it's about happiness.
I think. Thanks, Stevie. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm like getting distracted by chat, and then I go to answer the question, and then get distracted by chat, and it's like my brain's in this constant loop of what should I answer? Okay, I'm gonna answer the question. Okay, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Advice on how to get your freaking life together.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it together, forehead.
Wow! Are you me? That's my answer. Come on, bruh. Don't steal my answer.
Make things into habits. Because once it becomes a habit, then you'll do it without thinking.
Forehead.
Actually, though.
Yeah, actually.
Nikki, that actually did distract me. Okay, for example, every time I'm live, I like take a picture and I post it to Twitter. Something so small. It's such a small habit. It's just ingrained in me now. I don't think twice about it. I just know that when I go live, if it's a group stream, I always take a picture. And if it's my stream, I'll at least tweet it out. But that's a habit that it takes almost zero energy, zero effort for me to do. And it's very effective. You know, like social media, it's very effective. Mm-hmm. And even though my day-to-day isn't all together, even though every day of my life I don't have my life together, these little habits that I do without thinking at least tie me over for when I do have my life together some days. So it's about building little habits around your life. So you don't have to think about being productive. You're just productive. Just make cleaning a habit. Okay, this is my justification for cleaning. I personally do not get bothered by the clutter. I don't really care about it that much. I'll clean.
I feel like this is the third or fourth time you brought up clean.
I hate cleaning, Aria. It's my trigger word. I hate cleaning. Like, I love having a clean space, but I hate cleaning. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say now. My train has lofts. My train, where's my train? It's gone.
Keeping your life together, small instances,
habits. Oh yeah, so I'll clean for other people, but I won't clean for myself. If I have roommates, then I'll clean, because it'll make them happy. But, like, if it's me alone, like, whatever. I'll do the dishes tomorrow.
Yeah.
It takes too much time. That's time I could spend working.
Yeah, but then what if your mess puts you in a bad mental space? And then you don't want to work as hard.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's when I'll clean. Yeah. That's when I justify cleaning.
Yeah. I don't hate cleaning, but I'm definitely the type where I'm like, I don't mind leaving it for a bit, letting it build up a second. Yeah. But when I do clean, I clean until I can lick the floors. Mm-hmm. I like make sure I clean. Mm-hmm. So there's no in between for me.
That's why I hate cleaning. Because if I clean, it has to be perfect.
And it ends up taking up your entire day.
Yeah, it takes up literally 10 hours. When I wash dishes, it's an entire process for me to wash dishes. First I rinse all the food off. Then I'll disinfect my entire sink. I'll clog it, fill the entire thing with scalding water with detergent in it. And then I'll take each one.
Why do you do this method?
Because I need it to be, like, perfectly clean. I need, like, my dishes to literally be clean. And then I'll take each one individually out and literally, like, wash it again individually, scalding hot water. And then I'll rinse it off again. I don't know why I'm like this.
I learned that in, like, home ec. Like, the whole filling up the sink with hot water. Yeah, I did that in home ec. But, no, I literally was like... everything in the dishwasher, a little bit of food is fine, like the garbage or whatever it's called. That will eat it up. We're good. It's fine.
No. And then sometimes I'll even put, I won't, if I go through all those steps, I won't put it in the dishwasher. But if I just clean it by hand, I will put it in the dishwasher after. Yeah. Wow. That's why I hate cleaning.
Meanwhile,
because it has to be perfect I clean it.
I make that little extra dollar to get the soap pack that was like ultra diamond clean, you know what I mean? Like that will get the real scum, like all the nooks and crannies of like built up food.
That's probably smart. I should buy better detergent.
Yeah, just buy like the ultra diamond one. But yeah, just shove everything into the dishwasher. Mm-hmm. Great.
I cannot use. That's why I feel so bad, but that's why I use plastic cups because they're so clean.
No, but then the environment, Kimi, don't do it like that. Okay, next question. Do you guys think Twitch has a meta to stream certain things? If so, how does this affect you? By iGorped. Yes, for sure. There is a meta. Meta is always shifting with anything you do. Times are changing, you cannot be in that complacent mindset. Adaptation is very important. Research is really important. And it shows, to content creators who does their research, who doesn't, who's good enough to not even need to do research, stuff like that, yada, yada, yada. Chances are, if you're just starting out, and if you're like us, we're not like, at the tip top or anything, like, we're good to go, I guess. We're not like streamers that can't live.
We're not like streaming. Shroud.
We're not like Summit. We're not like Shroud, exactly.
We're not like Ninja.
Yeah, but we're not like a 0 viewer streamer.
So. We're making enough to like make a living.
Yeah, we're making enough.
There could definitely be room for improvement,
and
I think we're always striving towards that.
And it does affect us, whether it's certain games, certain games are more in than others, we have to get on it.
Personalities fit with different games too.
Exactly. And sometimes like a lot of the chat has shifted over to IRL, being very interested in like the outdoorsy life or just our interaction with friends, collabs, like these things. What we're doing right now, like probably would not take off back then when everyone was really into the games on Twitch, but now it's more accepted. Now it's changed, and yeah, it does affect us.
What was your like going to streaming, what was your goal in streaming? Like, what was, if you could stream anything and
Yes.
achieve the same viewership, what's your goal? What would you love to do?
Just be me. Like, just play the games I want to play. I think, like, once the new title's hidden, like, I want to be able to stream, you know, like Harvest Moon, Rune Factory 4 and 5.
Oh, no, for sure
and
you can.
Persona the Royal and Fire Emblem Three Houses, like stuff like that. I just want to be able to just be myself, not have to worry about the numbers.
I think that's why we get along, actually, because like that's ultimately my goal too. I just want to be myself and just stream whatever I want to stream, and yeah.
And I still love cooking, you know? So in the future, if I do sign, like, a book deal and be able to come out with a cookbook, like, that'd be crazy. Like, but that's late game stuff. Like, that's more, like, personable late game stuff. But for now, on Twitch, I would love to be able to be me.
I feel like you'd want to be, like, a variety.
Variety, for sure.
And, like, cooking. Like, like IRL variety, too.
Variety cooking. And then...
I think, like, I've always wanted to be, like, a game variety. It's, like, my goal.
I mean, when I do K-pop streams and people think it's like...
Oh, dancing!
Dancing, yeah. When people think that's, like, a thing for me, it's like, it's not, guys. I'm not a professional dancer. No, I've never have been. I've never done dance, like, outside of, you know, me practicing in front of, like, you guys. I literally just... I'm blessed with flexibility from my martial arts, and that's it. And my sense of rhythm, I've been into music, you know, and I also play a lot of rhythm games growing up. So that's like literally my justification on how I can dance, but it's not like I am the dancer or anything. But
I personally don't think that you need to be a professional to be known for something. Because you're by far the best dancer in our group.
Oh, shush. But I do think, like...
next Aria, Kimi, Celine dance stream when?
When,
Aria, when?
Celine's not feeling well, so not
that's
anytime
true,
soon.
that's true.
Maybe when Celine feels a little better, we can do it. But, I mean, I'm always down to, like, find a third person, too. If Celine's, like, just perma not feeling good about things in her tummy. But,
you know what's, like, what's crazy, actually? So I think the majority of our communities actually are like, they're hearing us right now saying like, oh, I just wish I could just like stream myself being me. And I feel like our communities are like, that's what we want too. You guys just never stream on schedule, so we never know when to watch you.
I feel like,
so.
Is it a consistency? I feel like it's just like, I'm, like, unattracted to my own competitiveness sometimes, and I feel like sometimes with games, I can just, like, zero in on the games, and I feel, like, kind of guilty for not giving them the attention I normally do.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was just not attractive or not good for me to stream games, because people know me for being more of a personality.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. When I play games, I get really lost in it.
Yeah, I get lost in the sauce, and I just don't know about... I can't pay attention to chat, and I feel guilty.
My stream knows me. I get obsessive over things. I'll literally, like, have a Fortnite game. Fortnite... When Fortnite first came out, I, like, peaced out for, like, a month. I did nothing but Fortnite. I was just like, peace! I'm about to play this game, stream it, like, woo! You know? They're just like...
Yeah.
No, but But then I actually think that creates... a lot of community too, because then they play and they stream snipe you and they get all invested into it, and then like everyone plays with each other too. I think like creating like a community through gaming is like so fun.
Okay, then what happens if I'm addicted to Harvest Moon, like a one-player farming game? See, that becomes harder. They can't stream snipe me.
Yeah, that becomes a bit harder.
Yeah, so
for sure.
It's more like I get insecure over it a little, and I feel worried that people won't stay because I'm not
you want to make people happy, but you don't know if that's making people happy, because you're a very like one-on-one people happier person.
That's me.
It's like you don't want to make people happy through you playing a game. In your head, it makes more sense for you to make people happy by you directly like interacting with them.
Yeah,
you know, and like I think that's something that's like a really good quality about streamers. And some people are just really good at making people happy by them playing games, and that's a different
goals.
That's goals.
I think that will just be established through consistency or schedule, like you say it, because then people will get used to it. People will like understand like your charms through gaming, like you play enough.
Like Celine glows when she plays games.
Yeah,
she's like, but like in game she's like, woo!
That's so true.
You know?
She's truly 100% when she's playing games.
Yeah, she's like, her happiest when she's in games.
Yes, that is the truth. Okay, next question. We're almost done.
I thought we'd get through like 3 of these.
Oh, no.
Okay, if we had 3 people, then we would have only gone through like 10.
Yeah, because we had
off
more.
3 stories,
Yeah. How do y'all get out of the slumps where you have no motivation? Brandon_Duke.
Habits. You don't need motivation to perform your habits.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone goes through those slumps, but if you have habits, then you'll do your habits, get that stuff done, and then get out of your slump naturally.
I feel like I've always told myself constantly too, like, oh, I ain't getting any younger, you know, like, like little things that get to you, like things like that you cherish a lot, like for example, whether it's your time, whether it's your vanity, or whether it's your even intelligence, like, oh, I could be reading a book right now, or oh, I could be researching something, or someone's gonna like get ahead of me, or I'm not doing my job properly, whatever it is that like motivates you, look for it and then work towards it. Yeah.
You both suck at life at Angels, Kimmy. Well, Lexi, what are you doing in life right now?
Telling other people that they suck.
Are you projecting right now? I mean, I don't know. I just want to let you guys know that I don't know what I'm doing in life right now, and I don't have my life together right now. Although, as much as it may seem like everyone has their life together, no one does. Mm-hmm. Your parents don't know what they're doing. Your teachers don't know what they're doing. No streamer knows what they're doing. No one, the president of the United States, you think he knows what he's doing?
Oof,
no one knows what they're doing. But that's okay. No one knows what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Just keep doing you. Just do things, forehead. Wow. This guy. Lexi says, you both will not suck if you kiss right now.
Okay, Kimi. Come on, for the clickbait.
I'm banning him.
No, this is 100K views right here. Nope. Come on, Kimi. Nope. I'm not scared, Kimi.
/ban.
I've liked girls before, Kimi.
Alright.
Okay,
all right.
Just kidding.
Alright. Come here, Aria. Come here. The deed has been done. /ban Lexi 1321.
Anyways.
There's more to both of you than you realize. That's cute. So nice, Caitlin.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
I mean, a lot of people don't know about our, like, IRL lives, too. I mean, you have an amazing degree to fall back on. You could easily find a job.
That was another question, actually.
Oh, like, really?
I didn't put it down because I didn't have time to write it. Mm-hmm. But the question was basically saying, do you think it'd be hard to go back to what we studied if streaming wasn't an option?
Not for me, because I think at this point after streaming I would know exactly what I want to do. Like, for example, my cooking streams brought out my cooking in me, my baking in me, so I wouldn't mind like opening a cafe. And my dad has like trust fund, is that what it's called when you like say and he wants it to go towards whatever I want to do in the future. So, nice. So I do have a fallback plan too. Thanks, Dad, love you. But and if not that, I can easily work at one of my parents' shops. Like, we have 2 nail salons, so yeah, I know, it's very Vietnamese. But, I mean, I'm not worried about, like, money, you know? And a lot of people tend to, like, sadly, they want to zoom in on money, and they're like, oh, what are you doing for, like, that's, like, the future. And to me, it's more than just money.
Mm-hmm. It's always more than just money.
I'm glad that you guys, or it's nice that you guys are concerned for us, but at the end of the day, just know that we'll be okay.
Be concerned for me, subscribe to me.
I'll be okay.
Please subscribe.
It's okay. You know, I've told my chat multiple times to not subscribe to me. Like, it's so weird. Because I'm like, I don't deserve this. Stop.
No, I think if you're working to make people happy, then you deserve anything that comes your way. Yeah.
But,
I'm concerned.
Yeah, Keone Aria is the worst. So I literally turned off my goals. I turned off everything when I was getting overwhelmed with the support. But that's just how it is.
But
I'll get there one day, Keone.
I think that making people happy is one of the, like, hardest jobs.
It's more like I don't know if I'm making them happy. Because I know, like, I'm so
Same.
focused in my own craft, so I'm just
Same.
like, are they happy, though? I mean, they say they're happy, but are they, though? This is kind of awkward. You know, like, that's just how I've been. But,
I like making people happy because I like being happy. I love memes and SpongeBob and cartoons and stuff. Oh, wait, sorry, what were you saying before I cut you off?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you were saying something before I talked about degrees. Oh, yeah, wait, I didn't answer that question. Oh my gosh, okay, hold on. Backtracking to where we left off. Okay, so I would go back to school. If streaming doesn't work out for me, I would go back to school. Because...
And get your master's?
Yeah, and get a master's or a doctorate. Because as of right now, I'm not happy with finding a job with only my bachelor's in public health.
Wow.
I would want to get a master's in, like, something in the field I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
Because I think that you don't need education. Okay, unpopular opinion, I don't think it's necessary to get 6 degrees to get a job. Because in this day and age, chances are you won't get a job.
Connections are more important nowadays.
Connections and job experience. Job experience is so important.
Yeah.
But I think in the past 4 or 5 years of Twitch streaming, I think I racked up enough of that stuff for me to have, like, for me to only benefit from further education.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't get a job without experience and can't get experience without a job. That I know, if you don't get jobs when you're like in high school, college, you're like screwed. Like you're screwed, man. You just have to work for free. You have to intern, you have to volunteer, you have to make connections anywhere you can. You have to get job recommendations anywhere you can. You have to work at like your friends' businesses, your parents' businesses. It's really hard. If you guys are in high school or college, please do internships. It's the best. It's worth more than a degree. Like, I think going to college is so important because of the opportunities it gives you rather than what you learn.
Someone asked in the chat that I thought was good to point out, could you put Twitch streaming in your resume? And yes, but not like just I stream on Twitch.
It's too unfamiliar for anyone to know what the hell that is.
The experiences you get from streaming, hell yeah.
Yeah, for
like,
sure. You
either
can,
sponsorships or even events that you go to. Being able to entertain a crowd, like just talking about like certain things like that. Like they'll it's the way you word it and the things you highlight.
I think definitely working for companies is like, even working for Twitch, you could say that you basically worked at Twitch. But I mean, you can't say that, but like you work for Twitch under like streaming and stuff. I mean,
how easy is it to balance all your priorities and projects with streaming? Do you have planners?
Oh my god, this is the biggest issue of my life. It's so hard for me.
Yeah, this is something we're all struggling with, or we're all trying to balance. The whole priorities, projects, scheduling. This is why a lot of us have turned to PAs nowadays. Personal assistant. Multiple of our friends have them, and I think they're great. I've yet to look into one myself, but I do think, like, if I ever do get more serious than I already am, then I would like the extra help.
Aria. Hi. Keone. Mr. Kimados.
Yeah?
He has saved up so many vacation days. He can take like a 3-month vacation because that's how much he works.
Keone.
Isn't that crazy? He has like 120 days saved of vacation.
Damn, Keone.
And he's modding my stream. That's like another full-time job.
Wow.
Yeah, Keone is...
Real MVPs. But, yeah, we don't really... Not everyone has planners. Some people do. But I know when we become successful or when we become self-sufficient with money, you could invest it into, like, things that do help us with prioritization.
How easy it is to balance all your priorities and projects. Well, let me tell you, one project I've been working out is KippoApp.com. Have you guys heard? That's KIPPOAPP.com. It's a dating app for gamers by gamers. I'm part of the founding team over at KippoApp.com. Currently available, open beta. It's going to launch very soon. It's currently downloadable in the iOS App Store, but it is unavailable to actually log in unless you're accepted into the early beta. So yeah, that's a startup I've been working on the side. Thank you for listening. Oh, you didn't answer his question. Sorry, I was so excited to segue that into my Kippo sponsorship. Advice on how to get your freaking life together. Wait, that's not the right one.
No. It's this one.
Oh, okay. How easy is it to balance all of your priorities and projects with streaming? See, the problem is, if you only stream, then that stresses you out because then you're too focused on things like numbers and making enough money through your stream. So that's hard in itself to only be a one-trick streamer. That is so hard to make income solely from stream. It puts too much pressure on you and your content comes off as it's hard to make content when you're stressed out. Just gotta say that. So streamers are usually encouraged to take on other projects out of streaming, whether that's startups, YouTube, sponsorships, money elsewhere. But then that also comes with like its own stressors and load of stress. So then when you stream, it like can affect that.
Oh.
So it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But if we didn't love what we do, we wouldn't be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we are here and trying to make it work. And I think we are getting better every year at making it work.
Yeah. Do any of y'all want to have kids at some point? Will you see me? Ask this.
I already have kids.
True, me too.
Hi, Annie.
Hi, Queen. Look at your little sleepyhead.
I love you so much, honey. You're the most perfect, smartest doggy ever.
Good puppy. But yes, yeah, I want one boy. I kind of thought of wanting a girl just to like know what she looks like, but then I realized I don't think I want to raise a girl. So yes, I think I want one boy. One boy. I think girls are a handful. Because the way I was raised and it was so wrong, I guess, I felt like I don't know any other way. I don't have patience. I'm very open about talking about my flaws now, but yeah, I'm not good with patience. And I feel like girls need a lot of patience in order to understand them, in order to make them, feel grow in a good environment. You would need a lot of patience with girls. I'm not saying guys don't need it, but I do think with a boy, I'd be like better at it.
I want a boy only if I have a girl too. I want a boy and a girl. I think they
most
balance
people
each other
do.
out
Yeah, most people
really
do.
well.
I just want to love my boy forever.
Aww, like Mama's boy.
Yeah, so my mom told me there is like an Asian saying. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but they say that boys grow up to take care of their mothers, and girls grow up to be like a daddy's girl, like to put all their trust into their dad. Yeah, to put all their trust into their father. So that's why my mom, she would always like use that excuse as like, oh my god, I have 2 daughters and they're always against me, like she says stuff like that, but. I can't help but feel like it is kind of true, at least with my setting. Is my sister and I, we both trusted our dad more. We confided with our dads with everything.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
But I noticed that with my aunt, she has 4 boys, and they all love her.
Aww.
Like, they all try to take care of her, and they all, like, they take turns to, like, just, like, help her out with, like, everything. And meanwhile, they are very, like, aggressive with their fathers. Always arguing, always butting heads with the dad. But not saying this is not fact or anything, but it definitely kind of just like a saying in like the whole Asian Vietnamese traditional beliefs. But yeah,
if I have a girl, I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up like really hard-headed.
Hard-headed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My entire family.
Yeah.
Every girl in my entire family, my cousins, aunts, everyone.
They're all really hard-headed,
all
stubborn.
All the girls are like super, you know, like
no docile ones.
No, and then all of the guys are just very like, okay, whatever she wants. Like they're all very like, you know, I don't really care. Yeah, vacations and stuff. Yeah, you can pick it. We can go anywhere. All the guys in my entire family. Uncles, brothers, cousins, every single guy in my entire family, they're so laid back. They're just like, they just mind their own business, and they're just very happy, pleasant people. All the guys, they're very successful in their own ways as well. But like all the females in my family are very like go-gettery. It's like, it's insane. I grew up in this family, and I'm just like, me and all my cousins are like.
With my family, it was more like my mom's side were like hyper perfectionist in anything, whether it's like the arts or like academics or whatever they're doing. They're like focused on being the best. My father's side, oh god, they're more for the fun of things. They're more, but they're hot-headed people.
Interesting.
Super hot-headed, and they're all like quick business types, like sharks or like, I don't know, just head of businesses or whatever it is, but they're all very hot-headed. And I noticed like it definitely passed down to a bit. My sister and I, we have short tempers. Yeah, so a lot of tough love from me. That's why I feel like I probably do better with a boy. Because my heart just melts for them.
Yeah.
You know, but with a girl, I'd be like, like we would just fight, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But then she turned out wonderful, just like you did.
Who?
What? The words really don't work on her. I should stop trying.
I'm like, what? Nope, that went just right over my head.
It's like she could not believe what I just said.
Anyways, next question.
You know, okay, so I think all the women in my family are like, they want to appear alpha, but are actually beta inside. And all the men in my family are just like laid back alpha guys.
Aww.
Who just like who are so like assertive and confident with themselves that they just are like cool chilling here, like just let the crazy girls do their thing. I have a tsundere family. That's what it's called.
Ooh, tsundere.
Oh my god, all the girls in my family are tsundere. That's where it comes from. No.
All the females in my mom's side are super attractive. Like,
I can see
all of them. Like, I'm trying to think if one was unattractive, but no, they were all either the most popular, the most sought out, or the most talented in something
that's
that
where you
makes
got it
them.
from.
Oh,
I'm gonna do this to you.
No, you're like, I feel like you're forcing medicine down my throat. It's horrible. I can't. No, back to reading these.
Just take my words of affirmation.
No, I
take
will
them.
not.
Take them. You're beautiful.
No.
You're beautiful. You can do anything. You're amazing.
Okay, how should one approach a streamer when meeting them in person? Asks Viet N to the G.
Say hi.
Yeah, I love a hi.
I love a hi. I love a hug. I love a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not hugs. It depends. If you're like, you look like a nice person, I'm okay. But then one time, I'll never forget, there's this one guy who was just really creepy. And then he hugged me, but then he went in there. And it was just so uncomfortable.
Casual hug. Respectful hug.
Yeah, respectful hug. Like a quick, like, ta-ta-ta, that's fine. But this guy went like, and he like even lifted me a bit, and it just felt so...
That's an exception.
No,
I like to think that most of you guys wouldn't do that.
Yeah, just be respectful, but I do love it when people say hi.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I don't know any one of us that doesn't. Like, everyone, like, loves meeting people.
I don't believe in zodiacs and stuff, but I am entertained by them.
I don't believe in them, but it's scary how accurate some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them.
It's very scary sometimes.
Yeah. It is a little spooky, not gonna lie. But, what are you? You are a...
Well, I'm September 23rd. So that's...
Oh, my mom's birthday.
Oh.
I'll never forget that. Yeah.
So,
her nose is running again.
I'm technically
I'm listening.
first... some years I'm Virgo and some years I'm Libra. Because I'm literally the first day. So I don't really know what I am.
That's called in the cusp, right?
Yeah. Did you guys know that the Virgo Libra cusp is called the cusp of beauty?
Oh, look at you. Very true, very true. Yeah, but for me, I was born March 31st, so I'm an Aries, year of the dog. So I'm just fiery and I'm loyal, but I'm fiery, but I'm loyal. But I'm Aries, so I'm a big baby rager, so yeah, who knows? So they say Aries is like the youngest of the
Aries is the baby rager.
Yeah.
It's okay. Apparently Libra is like the super like vain one.
Oh.
Actually, okay, so...
But what year are you born? What animal? Zodiac?
Monkey. Creative. Something or other. So, like... well, Libra's really, like, balance. Which... I mean, it's not Libra specific. Many people like balance. Like,
You're Sun Wukong.
Oh my god.
You can balance.
Yes, I know, Monkey. That's why I'm a Twitch streamer. But like, yeah, I think most people like balance, but I do find myself actively seeking towards balance in my life. Yeah.
How do you manage to sustain a community while also trying to do things beyond Twitch? It's Jessie.
Jessie.
The Jessie. Okay. Yeah, you need to answer this because I'm not good with community stuff. I'm trying to get out there. I just can't.
I honestly think it's just the extrovert part of me. The extrovert side of me. It's I honestly just think it comes down to that, which I actually notice a lot. Twitch streamers who are more extroverted naturally form like very strong communities.
Like they prioritize
like,
it.
Some like I don't know. I feel like it might just be because
I know. Yeah.
It just comes kind of naturally.
Yeah, I noticed like me and Lily, we both like are very into our crafts on stream, whether it's whatever we're doing, whether it's making music, playing games, or whatever. We're like very focused on that. But I have time. I have moments too where I do want that. You know, I have moments where I do want to focus on community, which is why I downloaded Discord.
Oh, Discord's great. I'm actually making a new Discord and it's gonna be released soon.
Wait, why?
Because my old one, I never really like set any structure to it because I was never that like into Discord. I would always use like Skype, or I'd always use like other things. But yeah, this is gonna be my first Discord community that I'm like gonna control.
Lily's pretty active though. Okay,
I'm a control.
Lily's experienced. She's very experienced all rounder for like Twitch. So that's true. Lily's just OP. OP Lily.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think yeah. Community's great. Love you guys. Hearts in chat. Woo! Go community!
I feel like this question should have been the first one. Yeah, it's the very last one.
Is this the last question?
Yeah, it's the last one. We're done.
How are you? Happy face. It literally says
by
how
JJ Jamero.
Happy face.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. How about you? I can use a coffee.
Oh, want one? I have the best coffee recipe, which I don't have because I don't have any like milk or anything. Dang it! I threw away all my non-keto friendly. I can make you a really sad keto friendly coffee.
No keto. F. No keto.
I'm good. How are you?
How are you, chat?
How are you guys?
Isn't it 3 a.m.? True, but I started my day around like 5 p.m. So yeah, I mean it's not like I like, okay, I technically should sleep, fix my schedule, be a decent human being, but I need to drive home from Kimmy's place, and we're not like close.
Yeah.
So
I'm usually leaving her place at like odd hours.
yeah. So
Yeah. But to give you like more concrete answers behind this community thing, because I feel bad but it's like, okay, let me give you concrete answers behind this. Make sure to stay active on different platforms out of your Twitch. So staying active on platforms outside of streaming. So doing things other than streaming is actually almost just as important as streaming. Sometimes I get too wrapped up in things outside of streaming and it distracts me into not streaming as much as I should. So again, that's something I have to really find a balance between. But being active on social media, on Discord, and on other people's streams, being involved in your community in general, and creating communities wherever you can, if that's amongst friends, involving your friends' stream into your stream so it's like your viewers have something to talk about mutually, or even just playing a game like League of Legends, a multiplayer game, and then having like putting them in games together, or like people bond amazingly well through games. Just yeah, those are some for sure things that you guys should focus on if you are a streamer and you want to build a community. Be active everywhere.
yes.
Everywhere.
Yes. Everywhere. Yes.
Be active and involved.
Well, that we can wrap it up. That was the good. That was
really
podcast.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take one more question from chat.
Okay, one question from chat.
One question, because we answered all these questions from Instagram.
True. What does chat want to know? Huh?
What does chat want to know? Yeah, exactly. Aw, Picky.
He kind of look like a peepo.
Picky. Oh, he does. He looks like
a
people. He looks like people sad.
No, like one with their arms up.
There's a people with the arms up?
Yeah. Like the dancing one, like, you know, the one with the
Oh
arm.
my god, what's that one called?
I don't remember.
Chat will know. People hop, pee hop. No, not pee hop. Pepe D? People dance?
I don't think it is people dance.
Oh yeah, it is. It's just that.
It's the one.
Yeah,
that's like
it's this one, right? Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Okay, let's scroll up to the questions again. Let's see. Let's get a good question. See any question you like so far? See.
Thanks, Cutie.
Scrolling up. Complimentary burp. You haven't burped today yet.
I didn't really have. Yeah, nope, not yet.
How to make friends. How about everyone needs help there? Because same.
We answered that today.
How to make friends? Oh, well, we said in high school though.
That's true. Where do you want your friends?
Because it's really hard to make friends out of high school.
Yeah, that's why I turned to the internet.
No, actually, when I graduated college, I had pretty much no friends.
Yeah.
When I graduated college, all my friends were so successful. Like, all of my friends were either in grad school or in, like, studying medicine. They're all so successful, and I was literally just so sad, doing nothing. So then I started playing League of Legends the day after I graduated. Yeah, and then that's how it all happened.
I saw a question asking what was our first job?
Boba.
Really? Which one?
I worked at Boba, Chopper Tea. At Irvine.
You worked at Chopper Tea?
Yeah.
I probably, like, saw you.
I know, everyone goes to Chopper Tea. Like,
You guys
definitely saw Leslie there.
You guys always showcase the mango green tea or something like that. It was always like
and the almond
sample
green tea and the honey green tea.
Yep. Oh my god, we probably saw each other.
Oh my god, you know.
Yeah, I would go there with my friends. Yeah.
It was a really good place.
Yeah, it was.
So good.
It was the only place that did like the mango really good. Yeah.
The mango one was
so
good.
delicious. But I worked at Playland in Vancouver. I was over at the beach hut making lemonade. That was my very first job.
Hey, we're both drinks. Customer service.
Yes, customer service. And did you do anything else after that? Or
after that, I just worked in a hospital.
Wow, straight into.
Yeah.
I worked so much. I did like a boba shop called Bon V Cafe, and then I did GameStop. I did Swatch.
GameStop, damn.
Yeah, and I did.
You're game heavy from the
lot.
start.
Yeah, I was obsessed with games, and I did Blue Sea Sushi. I also got hired at a ramen place, but then I chose Blue Sea over the ramen place, so I had to drop one of the jobs. But yeah,
you worked a lot.
I worked a lot of customer service and commission at Swatch. So I know what it's like to like have people just, have targets on your back, because if you're doing too hot, they're not happy.
Interesting.
It's super competitive.
Really, customer service is competitive?
Commission based.
Oh, commission based. Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Because then you're like stealing each other's like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
It was so it got messy. Sometimes people were like upset if you took their customer, or if the customer gravitates towards you, and because we did this thing where we automatically would like alternate. Like if someone walks in, then it's like it's your turn. You take them. It doesn't matter. It's like kind of roulette. But sometimes people can't help but feel more comfortable with someone, whether it's like the language barrier, or or it's someone that seems more friendly, or female wants to talk to female, like it happens. So people would get really salty, or like we also get bonuses for being the best, so that also enables like a or a very competitive nature. Competitive. But yeah.
Yep, I just worked boba. All the tips were split. I got about 50 cents of bonus an hour. 50 cents tip an hour.
My sister works at Din Tai Fung, and she's worked there for 4 years, and like she's never quit because the money is insane. Like I wish, like I got into Blue Sea Sushi, and that's when it's a conveyor belt sushi place, but it's like a higher end. It was in like Fashion Island, so our tips are insane sometimes, but nothing near like as close to Din Tai Fung, because the tips are insane.
Oh yeah.
Like my sister, she tells me how she could like end a night like with 300 cash. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the minimum is 200 something minimum.
Wow.
Every time she works. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's so much.
But the thing is, when she works. Like they run back and forth. Yeah. They're all about customer service. Like at the tip top all the time, and if you don't make it, you get cut. So my sister was staying there for 4 years. Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it is really insane.
Christian, thanks for the tier 3. Wow. Welcome back, Christian. Damn.
But yeah, it's hard work. She comes home and sometimes she passes out like in her bed. Yeah. So
that was me after the boba job. Customer service jobs. I think everyone has to work a customer service job. Everyone.
Oh yeah, I learned so much.
Yeah.
What do I do? Oh my god, it's over. I can't help you. I cannot help you. I cannot.
What do I do?
Nope, that's a spider.
That's a big spider.
Nope.
What do I do,
nope,
Aria?
You
Aria!
don't do anything. It's yours.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, nope. I love how we both noticed it at the same time.
Oh god! Oh!
Ew, 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 ew,
oh my god, it's so big! Oh my god,
that's a thick one.
Oh, it's huge! I can't even look at it. Right now it's like crawling on the white
I'm gonna
surface.
IG story, I got you guys.
Wait, hold on. I don't know about that. Like, it's gonna look tiny on camera.
Nope.
Oh no, it looks huge.
Yep. Ooh.
Are you kidding me?
It's over.
That looks like it's over. Oh my god, ew!
Oh my god. Ew. Oh, well, there you go, Kimmy. It's over for you.
Oh my god. Okay, honestly, Okay, I have a checklist of things I want in a guy. If you can kill spiders like that, I'll automatically knock off like 5 things off my checklist for you. Actually.
You guys want to see the spider? Instagram.com/ariasaki. Just look at my story.
Oh my
You'll see it.
God.
Pace just loves me. Oh my god. Hi, honey.
He senses your energy.
Yeah, you like alpha, huh?
He likes beta people.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll show you beta. I'm kidding.
No, yeah, he likes alpha people. He's very...
Yeah, you guys see it? It's freaking huge.
It's fucking huge.
It's so big.
I'm deceased. I can't.
Like, the body is so thick.
Stop.
And guess what? Kimmy, your bed is right there. Oh, sleep tight. Oh.
I saw another, like, huge, like, silver worm or something crawling in my...
Wait, but, like, why, though?
What's crazy is that when I moved in, until now, 0 bugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't apartment life, like, usually...
Yeah, I think it's
bugless?
because it's summer.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because I never lived here during the summer.
Yeah, well...
Because, like, I've never seen any bugs until now.
Yeah, it's really scary. But are the doors open?
No. Where do they come from then? The vents?
Yeah, probably through the vents or even
Ah!
through that's your chimney, right? Or your fireplace?
Yeah.
Is it a real fireplace?
Yeah. I mean, it has, like, electric fire.
Oh, then it's not real? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, good luck. It's tiny. I mean, not where
What
we're from.
What do I do? It's right there. Oh my god.
You get a cat.
Peter!
You need a cat.
Peter!
You need a cat. Get another
Can I
fur
rent
baby.
yours?
Mina would actually hunt it, yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
Good luck. Peter's not here. Isn't he, like, out on vacation or something?
Let me check 5360.
I'm pretty sure he's, like, in Texas,
Peter,
right?
where are you? I will know very soon where you are.
Oh.
Because I know your location 24/7.
Oh, God.
So, want to join our Life 360?
I think I have you.
Oh, you are here.
Because.
I see. You are at Kimi's house right now.
Hello, Picomon. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Peter is... Wait, is he... He is in Texas.
Hi, Cleo.
What the heck is he doing there?
Hi.
Oh, wait, no, he's in
Hey.
Arizona?
Hi, baby.
Who goes to Arizona?
Oh, pigs. Whoa, jealous you are.
Dude, I can't. I have to burn my house.
I'm sorry.
I literally have to burn my house down.
Yeah.
I can't stop staring at it. It's huge.
Where is it now?
It's like...
Oh, it's in
on the wall.
Oh.
I wish, okay, if I had one superpower in the entire world, it would be the power to, like, shoot a needle and pierce anything with dead-eye accuracy.
That's a freaking weird and specific superpower. I want, like, telekinesis. So
What's that one again?
You can move objects.
Oh my god, I could like,
yeah, you can move
it out.
the spider out, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a lot smarter. Okay, yeah, I want telekinesis too then. Or I could
needle.
Wait, or I could just have a superpower to, like, make things vanish.
That's scary.
Like teleportation. Not like make it vanish, like, outside. Like teleport it outside. Wait, oh my god, that's so genius. I want teleportation superpower. I want the ability to teleport people.
So you want all teleportation because it's just teleportation on its own is probably just you.
Oh wait, no, I wouldn't want to teleport people. Wouldn't that be crazy? What if I'm like, alright, chat, I'm gonna teleport all of you guys outside.
Oh, it's that time of night. The allergies are coming out. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Not outside.
Mickey, he has a little bit of furry on his nose.
Mickey. Pixie, can you kill the spider for me? Can you do anything useful?
He's like, no.
That's why I love you, honey.
Meanwhile, Mickey, can you do 20 tricks? Yes, you can. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Down.
You can do 20 tricks.
Good boy. Turn. 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 There's no treat. He's not going to do it. He'll do the bare minimum for nothing.
Pix knows how to sit and cuddle.
Mickey knows how to do a bunch.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. And maybe that's why he don't know how to do tricks.
Ooh, he peed.
He just bonked his head. Yeah, a little bit of couple brain cells in there, not many left. Yeah, pick them on.
It's okay. He knows how to cuddle.
He has the cutest snout.
Yeah,
It's so short.
Tiny little nose, big eyes.
Cleo looking like a long sausagey.
Cleo is so freaking cute.
No, she's a sausage. She's a sausage. Mickey's cute. Mickey's so cute. Look at that face.
Oh,
Just got all his tear stains removed today. I scrub it, dubbed everything.
So cute.
That's why he is so perfect.
Mickey is so handsome. No one even cares about your skin condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We got a bit off. It's not there, Aria. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not there.
I'm sorry.
It's not there anymore.
The only thing I can offer is you can come over to my place.
Where is it?
I don't mind if you sleep over at my place. Because I would not be able to sleep with that. Good luck.
I have chills.
We can have a LAN party.
This is
when
like
TFT at my house,
ASMR
and it's
gone
totally
wrong.
fine. I already have my computer logged in TFT.
It's not there anymore.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really not there. And it's over now.
Where did it go?
Warida.
Oh my god, it's over.
Warida.
It's over.
It's a warida.
It's over.
It's a warida.
It's literally over.
Alright, guys.
Okay,
Thanks
well,
for tuning in.
I will keep you updated on my spider adventures.
Yeah, keep updated, even though it's probably gone. And it's gonna crawl underneath your bed, and then into your bed, and then into your mouth. Peace.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and chilling with us again.
Oh my God, it's really gone.
Friday night. Plobcast Friday night. It was nice chilling with you. And I'll see you guys for my next normal stream. And yeah, shout out to the Nook Mom Army and of course the community for being here and everyone else.
Bye.
Bye guys.